That's the cool thing about Greece. We got all our
Where's the
molesting
Catholic Church
done out of the way.
in Israel?
What do you mean in Israel?
Mount Zion.
What's the cathedral that's in Israel, the Catholic Church?
The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of churches.
That's got to be the most evil place in the world.
No, I think
the Catholic Church
I don't
in
know if
Israel.
Can you imagine the house there?
That's the big leagues, baby.
Yeah.
If you get transferred enough times in America, they send you over to that one. If you put up enough numbers.
Yeah, you just go there. A guy like walks out the front door wearing toddlers as slippers. Just got his feet
in their little asses.
Just in two babies that are screaming and crying. He's like picking up the mail. And he's like, "How you doing, Abram?"
Even though he's a Catholic priest.
No,
he still talks like that.
Jewish. I'm a Jewish Catholic priest.
His friend is named Ephraim. Which, is that even a Jewish name?
Avram.
Yeah,
Avram.
Ephraim is a Hebrew name.
Oh, really?
Shh. It is.
I knew.
I was agreeing with you.
I knew
I
an
wish I had a
Ethiopian
Reese's
guy named
cup
Ephraim.
right now. Israel's a fascist ethnocracy, and they do fine.
They got Hooters there.
The U.S. could be like Israel. They have a booming tech industry.
No.
They have cafes, and they
true.
commit genocide every day. So I don't understand why that's such a bad place to be.
I agree, dude.
Yeah,
I think we're on to
Jeez
something
Louise,
there.
dude.
Adam
Jeez
just
Louise.
shook his head in agreement.
You
I
get
did not
up in
agree.
the morning, have some hummus, and then a baby.
No, you do that's like German. That's more German.
I don't know how to do it.
No,
They
it's
sound
French.
like the French people.
No, it's like, of course, we wake up and the Palestinians are trying to kill us every day. So what we do is we strap on military clothes, and the hot girls with big tits put on the military clothes, and they take M16. And you don't understand how hot it is to do girl doggy style while she has M16 pointed at terrorists that are throwing rocks at you. They are doing terrorism with rocks, with just pebbles.
I saw a little boy walk past a pebble, so I picked him up and put him in my microwave. Now he is with the hummus. We ate him and drank his blood, but it was not like Christian blood. Not
There are
as
plenty.
delicious.
There are plenty of very good. There are plenty of good people who live in Israel. In my family.
Yeah, they're called Palestinians. Folks.
You know what's very funny? If you Google Israel, because I just want to see what was going on. I don't really, honestly don't know much about their, how their government's structured, because they don't have a constitution.
It's the Torah.
Yeah. So you get a majority. It's surprising it took 75 years for it to happen, but you can just get a majority and pass a law saying like, oh yeah, the executive branch can do whatever it wants.
Well, they don't have an executive branch. He is the head of a
he's the head
it's
of
a
the-
parliamentary system.
Oh, okay.
So
All
he's
right.
the head of a coalition.
Gotcha. But they can just pass a law saying we can do whatever we want, and the court's not allowed to.
I don't know about their judicial system or like
Isn't
their
that the
laws.
issue? Is that
I think that now he's trying to just say that there's no judiciary anymore. Or
yeah,
something.
they don't have oversight over decisions that are being made by the coalition.
It's tough.
Namely, like appointing people to government positions. There's some guy they appointed that's like he's been convicted of terrorism and hate crimes, and they gave him a job.
Well, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
I guess something like that. But the only point I was making is I tried Googling it to see what was going on.
What came up?
And a bunch of articles about how Israel's credit rating has been downgraded, which it
is a dark time for them.
That even the banks are mad.
On my dad's birthday, no less.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I can't believe it. I mean, I was completely on board with this whole Israel thing until they treaded on the judiciary. I can't, I thought it was a shining beacon of democracy until this one. This is beyond the pale.
What do you think? You think it gets worse? You think this is going to be pretty bad?
what I think is I don't fucking care.
You don't care?
My father and I, for the first time ever, on Monday night, we sat down and we had a bottle on the table and we got drunk. Mm-hmm. And there was a moment in the night where I was screaming, "I don't care about Israel," which is a very embarrassing in retrospect moment. But does it get worse? I don't know. What's worse than an apartheid? What, the credit rating.
I guess a full blown
dictatorship.
Yeah.
Oh, so the people doing the apartheid also can't vote?
I mean, there's a lot of
so the Afrikaners now can't vote
there's
either?
There's a lot of left-wing Israelis that are like, yeah, we shouldn't do apartheid. But now they're turning the hoses on those guys too.
I think those people are just basically doing Burning Man. They're not really doing much.
Okay.
Yeah, right. They're like doing they're doing like they're listening to Infected Mushroom. Mm-hmm. And and ignoring the apartheid.
Yeah.
Many of whom are in my family, so I'm sorry if I have offended anyone. I don't understand how that guy's still around, Netanyahu.
Yeah, apparently he had a pacemaker put in, and then 2 hours later he pulled like a Teddy Roosevelt and showed up for a vote.
So badass.
Yeah.
Americans like him because he speaks English like with an American accent.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're gonna give more money to his apartheid. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fat History Month's nice. We got a lot of fat pioneers. We got Israel. How do Jews feel about him being named Israel, Adam?
I think a lot of Mexican people have that name too.
Yeah, they got weird names.
It's not a big deal.
Jesus or Israel or my name is Palestine.
Palestine is not a place.
My name is
Yasser Arafat.
My name is Palestine Gaza Hernandez. I'm sorry, your name's what? Yes, my name is Hanukkah Manoro Juan Carlos. A chocolate money. Diego. We're gonna say we respect women, and what that's gonna do.
I was just gonna say, I have to say, Protocols of the Elders of Zion sounds awesome. Yeah. It sounds like a Rush Hour.
Can anyone put an audio book on Apple Books or whatever? Because I would love to record the Protocols of Elders of Zion in that voice. You're listening to the Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Woody Allen, Alan Dershowitz, and Norman Finkelstein. He kind of got caught up in that.
Sorry, Norman.
Spent a while trying to make up for his mistakes with his first publication. With the rest of his career.
I wanted to be like the Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Oh yeah, like a Zach Wilde fucking Geddy Lee mashup.
Exactly, dude.
That'd be cool.
It's fantasy. It sounds like a fantasy concept album.
I think it sounds like a reggae.
Take the Gentile babies.
Yeah.
Put them in a stew.
That'd be cool. And then the cover art looks like a Yes album.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
The Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Electric Wizard.
Yeah, like a prog rock.
It's prog rock, dude.
Yeah.
They go to the mountaintop and kill all the Muslims. If you have a kite, we'll shoot you with a rocket.
Oh, I forgot about the kites.
Protocols.
I forgot about Israel saying that they were under attack by kites.
Yeah. They're sending flaming kites.
And you know why they chose
from the
kites.
mountains. And from the mountains they send the cars, the flaming cars. And we will spread the banks asunder, controlling everyone. And they think we don't control all the banks because they have names like Bank of America.
That is a good trick.
But you know where the banks are rooted.
Where the money ultimately goes.
It goes back to a family named the Somethingbergs from 400 years ago.
They have a giant vault. They have a Scrooge McDuck room, and they get drunk off the gold. By they, I mean us.
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 We do it.
In the context of this bit. We are the ones who sing the song. The song of the protocols. They came with the flying kites. Elders. Elders of Zion. Elders of Zion. The elders of Zion. Oh, little Israel had no choice but to use missiles on them.
Like, truth be told, this stuff does like affect me. You know, you can like read it a lot, but
Well, that's what I was saying is like you go through an entire human lifetime. For most 99.9% of people, you never see an image of a dead child.
well, it's not even that.
I see
it's
it
not
every day now.
It's really not even that. I mean, it's like it does. Like the reality is, it's like, yeah, the situation there has appeared to me my entire life to be this, like an unjust situation.
Yeah.
You know, you learn all these things about, and like America's sordid history, how we came here, how we killed all of these fucking people or whatever, and you know, slavery, and how the story from an American perspective is one of us trying to correct this long-reaching history of just you know, how people haven't been treated fairly, right? And then, you know, there is this one example that we fund, that we pay for, you know, that we have a relationship between these two countries.
We actively support.
We actively support this thing, and you see that, you know, when you're a teenager, or whenever you become aware of it, and you're like, oh, well, isn't this bad? And it's like, yeah, but I guess we don't actually really care about all that stuff in history. It's easy to care about it now because it's done. It's over. You know, you're gonna be like, wasn't that terrible what happened to the Native Americans? Well, shucks.
Yeah.
You know, we'll do a land acknowledgement. We'll have some like gay answer
We'll
like
do
that.
the haka.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and then it kind of makes you like very cynical, or at least it did with me. You know, I felt like, okay, well, this is all just kind of a lie.
I had that experience at 19.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But it's yeah, I just became very cynical, and to see the response now to what does look like a genocide and all of these people on the streets and stuff, it's it makes me feel like a cat, like kind of a piece of shit for becoming cynical in the first place.
Yeah.
And then also like it's like, okay, well, maybe something might be different. But then it also came at the cost of like this, like I said before, this is like the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, a kid dies every 10 minutes.
This is the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll be different. And then I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's the only thing to take hope from, is the fact that yes, literally no one did care about this, and like you can complain about like seeing the dead babies, but like there were like 500,000 people in D.C. this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is like, I've never seen that for Palestine. You know, and you take, I mean, like I'll tell you this, when I was 19, I was there. And they took us to the settlements in the West Bank to show us how they lived over there. And then I looked down.
But you were buying prostitutes, and like you weren't paying attention to any of that stuff.
No,
You're buying
I was a Zionist, bro.
But you were busy buying prostitutes.
Well, it's to support the economy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the black market. But,
you're buying black prostitutes.
no, the black market.
African children.
I was on the
having-
black market.
You didn't even go to Israel.
I didn't do any of
You
that.
were in Congo having sex with children.
I was in the heart of darkness.
Yeah.
Um,
In the ash of darkness.
no, I went to
in
a
the
strip
pussy of
club one
darkness.
time, and Nick loves to remind me of it.
You tell the story. You bragged about it.
I was fucking
Before you
18 years
realized-
old. I was 18 years old, and I didn't
Before you
realize that it was
realized
terrible.
It was wrong.
All right, so you get to give a sincere statement on this, and then
No,
now it
please
becomes
do.
about prostitution.
Please do. I don't know.
Sex trafficking,
You brought it up. I don't know.
You brought it up. No, but we went to the settlements, and I was like, to that point, I was a fucking Zionist. I was there right after they disengaged from Gaza, right after they cleared out Gush Katif, and like Sharon left. And I guess 2017 was the election, so it was like, or no, it's not 2017. It was 17 years ago was the election, so this was 18 years ago. It was before the election of Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled out, And then they took us to the West Bank. Like the last month I was there, and I realized that I was like, oh, this is the wrong side of history.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, like, you look down at the Arab village that was underneath where this fucking settlement was, and you see how these people are living under constant surveillance and they're being fucking demeaned and dehumanized. And then you see these fucking guys, like, building these tract houses like they live in fucking Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the middle of like this political reality, which is brutal and fucking like inhumane. And I lost it. I lost it then. And I went back and I told my parents, and we got in big arguments. I was like, you know, this is what we were told was important, was to support fucking Israel so the Holocaust doesn't happen again. That's what we were told.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my parents were told when they were growing up. And they knew survivors, you know, and it freaked them out. And I understand why there's like this like narrative in the Jewish community, but like that doesn't make Jews more safe. You know, it's a failure of a project. And then now we're seeing like this fucking bloody reality. And
yeah, but the response is crazy because
the response is insane.
It's like the idea like
seeing Joe Biden saying he doesn't believe the death tolls, that really broke me.
Well, they're panicking now. Did you see
Trump's killing.
Trump's polling is fucking insane.
Yeah,
and
he's
now
up 10 points in Nevada.
he's up like he's beating Joe Biden by like 22 points with black people. It's like fucking insane.
Yeah,
he has like this massive. And it's like, you know, I mean, the libs are going to do the whole like, excuse me, but the other option is worse. It's time to just fucking.
But that's I don't know if that's going to keep.
It's not this time. Not this time. Not with like, you know.
It's not going to work anymore.
Yeah, the best you can hope for is that people don't spitefully vote for Donald Trump at this point. But
or that they get him in jail or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like a chaotic reality, and that doesn't help. It doesn't help as like a baseline of like.
Yeah, it's just like
But you know, like you know, I think we're trying our best to just make something that's nice for people.
Well, let's not do that.
I'm not doing that.
Let's not elevate the Adam Friedland show to being
I'm not saying this
for fucking
no.
crisis.
Isn't
in
it
Gaza.
Panacea?
Whatever it is.
No. This has nothing to do with that.
Panacea?
Is it? Panacea?
Panacea, yeah. I thought it was like a...
No. This has nothing to do with Gaza. Panacea. No. This has nothing to do with the crisis in Gaza.
Panacea. Yeah,
No. It's just, it feels like nice that we get to do something simple.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just on a personal level. It has nothing to do as a response to Gaza.
You know, it's tough out there, but at least we're making something that... it just makes it okay for people, you know? You're fucking psycho. At least you know. If it were for guys like us, I bet it would suck pretty bad to be a fucking Palestinian baby. Hopefully they can get one of those generators plugged into a laptop, so that all those kids in Gaza can check out our interview with Dave Portnoy.
No, it has nothing to do with the audience. It's just talking about that I feel lucky that I get to do this kind of shit.
Oh, okay, all right.
It has nothing to do with Gaza. But I wish that the people in Gaza... I wish that the people in Gaza would watch the new episode of the Adam Friedland show.
You know what makes me
maybe we bring them a...
You know what makes me feel better is watching Shrek.
Yeah. Well, no, I just feel really lucky that we get to do this crap. I do.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with...
No, I'm just saying it's a horrific world and a lot of shit makes you feel makes me feel terrible. Mm-hmm. And I feel really lucky that we're in a very fortunate position right now.
Yeah, and then all that time of
we have a lot of friends in comedy that aren't in this position.
Cynical
and are very talented people.
It makes it hard to be sincere if you've been cynical about these things for so long.
I know.
But it is. It's
I struggle with that. I fucking struggle with that.
It's like it feels like I don't want to also too being in the position now where we make like a decent amount of money. It's like, you know, we pay taxes, and it's like
that's where it's going.
I can do the math. I know I've paid for at least one of those bombs. Like me personally, that's on me.
Yeah. How much are the bombs? $300,000.
Yeah, I've paid for one of those.
For the Iron Domes.
I've definitely paid for one of those.
You gripped an Iron Dome for the boys over there.
Mm-hmm.
For my boys over there. Anyway, guys, listen, we love you. Love you.
Did you see that Obama saying that there's, you know, he's like, oh, which was well, you think about it.
Obama actually, I kind of like.
There's blood on all of our hands.
I mean, that was probably one of the most honest things I've ever seen him say.
It's not blood on my hands.
It's on your hands.
There's blood on your hands, yeah. Barack Obama.
When he specifically said the word occupation, which you
mean this week?
Yeah, you don't.
After being out of office for over a decade.
And bombing weddings in Yemen.
Yeah, after bombing 7 different countries.
I want to have they used to do it on the Daily Show, moment of clarity.
This is what people know, because this is people complain about libs doing this where they'll rehabilitate like fucking just like Republican monsters. Don't do the same thing with him. Do not make Barack Obama a friend of the Adam Friedland show.
That's what the tour is made out of.
It's jizz cracker.
Jizz cracker.
That's that wall, the weeping wall or whatever the fuck. It's all
wailing
the wailing wall. It's all jizz and crackers.
Yeah, that's
so what's this? A wall that's like, oh God, I'm a wall. Oh God, I hate being a wall so bad. It hurts. I just want to sit down. Won't somebody please turn me into a chair? I hate being a wall. Oh God, why do I have to live this life being a wall?
People sticking notes in me.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Oh fuck, dude. What? Don't people put little notes in there? Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, you put like a wish or something, or like a letter to God.
It's because the concept of a fountain that you throw change in is absurd in Israel.
Yeah.
Why would you?
That is fucking out of the question that you would throw loose change into a fountain.
Yeah, the first person that suggested that got executed on site.
Right. Yeah. Boom.
Well, that's what happened to the Palestinians.
They were like,
They were like, we're gonna go to war with you for 70 years.
They had that.
You
Those
animals.
machines that turn pennies into like souvenirs. You get the mere mention of those is like the Holocaust.
Jewish guy like
it'd be great
watching
if they
someone do
have
that
one of those
guy.
in Israel. You put the penny in, you turn the crank, and then the penny just comes out exactly the same at the bottom, and you're like, oh boy, a penny.
It costs 50 cents.
Yeah, well, look, I got a penny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Was there ever an Ernest Goes to Israel?
No, but he should have. A birthright, Ernest.
What the hell?
Ernest fires a rocket at Palestinian children.
Yeah.
They're doing their own Holocaust. They got their own camps. Gassing all these kids. Hey, Vern. They got Jew Nazis over here. Vern.
Oh, wow. There's a kind of American
The producers are like,
anti-Semite.
no, I don't think we'll be making
That's
this.
when we'll be passing.
We'll be passing on this. As much as we enjoyed Ernest Goes to the Beach, I don't think we will be producing Ernest Goes to Israel.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, how about it's Halloween or something?
Yeah.
How about Ernest goes trick-or-treating?
Okay, I like that.
And he goes to a Jew's house and they're handing out pennies.
Oh, no.
No.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Not that.
I like
one.
the idea that man had so much power in Hollywood he could just be anti-Semitic. Look, we can't lose the Ernest movies.
Mm-hmm. He makes over $80,000 a year in video
On
cassette
VHS.
sales.
The man is an institution. Do they extradite there, though?
They do not
They
actually.
do not extradite.
Yeah.
All right, so if I ever get in any hot water, not for a child sex crime, but for anything else, I guess we could do the podcast remotely.
They've got a weird collection of celebrities that have gone there in the last month. Like
1
going
month.
hard.
Well, they got Michael Rappaport.
No, it's the last month is when it's Michael Rappaport, Brett Gelman, Deborah Messing, and like Eve Barlow.
That's not a celebrity. That's a lady that everyone like makes fun of on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
who says that she was raped by I don't know, seeing a flag or something, seeing like a Palestinian flag. That is akin to a sex crime or something. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I know Tarantino has been living there since COVID. He's been like living in Tel Aviv.
Is he even Jewish? He's just an
He's
Italian.
not even Jewish.
He's just a freak.
He just likes it.
Yeah.
He just thinks it's nice. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he's just saying the N-word all the fucking time over there. Yeah.
He's writing it, he's saying it, he's singing it.
He's got to be the worst guy over there, just in terms of like racism. Can you imagine going to Israel and just saying the N-word all the time? Can you imagine being that racist and that's your move?
Yeah,
He's just over there writing the N-word into a typewriter
it's his child sex crime.
on stolen land.
Yeah.
He's sitting in a tent and like
He's writing a scene that's just N-word.
just on top of the bones of all of fucking T. Lawrence's friends.
Who is the person that got pissed about that in the 90s? About his dialogue? Was it Spike Lee?
Probably.
I think it was Spike Lee who was like, this is crap dialogue. It's just the N-word over and over and over again.
I mean, that like DNS scene is ridiculous.
Which one was that?
They shoot the black guy in the car in Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
bring
yeah,
to
of
his
course.
house, and he's like, "Is there a sign that says?" I mean, it's like,
It's the world that he's creating. It's a pastiche. It's a reference to when N-words were. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I thought that it was Reservoir Dogs that they got upset about the N-word. I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of.
Well, he does it a lot. He did it in jail.
He does.
And he makes one movie where a black guy's cool, and it's about slavery, and they're like, "Oh, he was a good guy the whole time." I don't understand.
Yeah.
How does that work?
He makes one movie where a Jewish guy's cool.
He's in Israel right now doing genocide and saying the N-word. Gets a good pass. I don't understand it.
You know, people Royale with cheese it's too famous.
Yeah.
He's too famous. You can't bring him down. Yeah, he's also like the one guy that he's just allowed to like. I think foot fetishism is kind of shamed in society still to some extent, and he's just the one guy that's like, I want to suck and fuck feet, and go ahead and.
Can you imagine the shit he probably tried to get fucking Gary Oldman to say in True Romance? Like the original script, he's like, it's a white guy, but he's. Imagine if he was like, you know, like fucking. Gary Oldman's like, yeah, I'll do like the voice, but I don't think I'll say.
I'm gonna challenge myself because I'm a comedian.
I'll do the character, but I don't think that I'll say the N-word that much.
maybe like 10%.
Maybe I won't say the N-word at all.
Tarantino can do anything he wants, and you get in trouble for fucking existing, dude, for breathing. It's not fair. I don't think there's been.
Can you imagine how much people would hate me if I spent the last 2 months being like, you have to stand with Israel? Can you imagine if I just like if I was one of the people that like it's time to draw a line?
Yeah. I don't understand why you haven't. It's a good bit.
It would be pretty fun.
It'd be a good bit.
It is funny watching like the some of the free speech aspects of the New York comedy scene go that route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys are going.
They're worried
stand
about
with
anti-Semitism.
Israel?
Well, you know, there's videos of
A couple of
like,
them.
they're like, we got to call out anti-Semitism. It's like you do literal blackface.
You literally point at Asian people in the front row and say like, "Where's your calculator?"
I've seen you say, I don't speak German, but I imagine you've said more bad things than Hitler did ever. I don't know what Hitler's saying in those speeches, but a cumulative whole hour of hosting, I guarantee you, what you've said has been worse.
Yeah. A couple of them fellas.
Yeah.
A couple of them fellas really go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they say,
But hey, come on, hey,
"Hey, we got to call out
Really-
anti-Semitism."
you can't be doing any anti-Semitism.
It is very funny to be free speech, and then that's the one, and then you don't expect it.
Well, I don't know. The defense of all of that, the defense of like the quote unquote right wing aspects of the comedy scene has always been that they're like too stupid to really, you know, I mean, it's not, none of it's based in like principles.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And it's also a baby. It's like, you can't tell me.
Yeah, I would say.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, it's like getting mad at a dog.
It's like being a baby. Yeah,
right.
yelling at a baby. Oh man, no. But it is. But there. I mean, it is having the free speech be a right wing thing is bizarre to me. Still, I can't understand it.
It's not though, because first of all, no one means it anymore.
No one means it.
No one's meant it probably since like Paul Revere. I mean, it doesn't like it's not like people don't actually care about free expression. I don't think they ever have. It's like a
in the what do you call it in Skokie, Illinois, in the Nazi march. The ACLU represented the Nazis.
Yeah, well, the ACLU
That's what you learn about in government class. You know?
Yeah, but the ACLU doesn't do that, and they explicitly said they will not defend hate speech.
It was Charlottesville. Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They signed that letter saying they won't do it. But, yeah, I always thought that was really tight, that those guys were like, no, these guys are literally Nazis. They're the worst.
Yeah, but the fact that they would change their tune when it's like there's any actual... Because, like, the Nazis of those years... Or like that, like the neo-Nazis prior to like 2010, like the ones that have been around our entire lives, were like literally just cosplayers. Like they were more into wearing the swastikas and like they wanted to be. They weren't neo-Nazis.
They were reenactment.
They were basically, literally, yes. It was more. They were just like
they liked learning about troop movements.
Right. They wanted to do the day. They wanted to wear the boots. They were just like Tom of Finland.
They're gay.
Basically, they're just fucking homos. It's not like you know they weren't. Like, I don't think those kinds of Nazis ever did any, like, terrorist attacks. I haven't looked into it, but I don't really think they did anything. Right-wing violence was mostly, like veterans that were, like, homesteaders that, like, you know, like the guy that took over a post office, that Eamon guy. You know, that kind of shit.
In Oregon.
Or Waco or Ruby Ridge or anything. It's like... It's not, you know, like Nazis. So I don't like defending like a bunch of retards' right to wear like World War II costumes and go down the street. That's not really, I don't really think like much of a commitment actually to free speech. Defending it after Charlottesville, that would have been, and it would have shown some like consistency. I'd say the stakes were lower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
So when there actually are stakes, that's when. So I stand by my statement that nobody's ever actually cared about.
Well, I think the thing in Skokie was that it was they had a big population of Holocaust survivors that lived there, and so that they were like, "This is really mean to be wearing those costumes, walking down the street." And then I think there were like Jewish lawyers at the ACLU that were like, "You have to let them do it." You know?
Yeah.
But it's also like weird because the right wing guys are also like trying to ban Harry Potter and stuff, and say like getting mad at Disney. Like they're like, we're free speech warriors, but we're also like pissed off at Mickey Mouse.
Rat King Benjamin Netanyahu.
That's right.
That's
Benjamin
right.
Netanyahu.
Benjamin Button.
I mean, he was born Christian, but turns more Jewish.
Well, isn't he from like Philly?
He was
Boston.
born in Israel, but then he grew up in Philly for a while.
That's so funny.
That's why Americans like him, because he speaks like good English.
Point of fact, Americans do not like him.
American Jews like him because he speaks good English.
That's a hilarious guy.
And certain American Jews like him, myself included.
You love him, dude.
I love him.
You got a poster.
I don't like his politics, but you know me. I'm a Philly guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Shouts out to the fucking Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah, that is so funny that like the fucking king of Israel or whatever.
Yeah, grew up in Philly.
Yeah, well, to be like, yeah, you know, it's like this. We have a claim. We have a historic claim to this land.
Yeah.
And it's fucking. There's just no identifiable like local culture. It just doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah.
It's like literally a story from 6,000 years.
They had
Even longer than
they
that.
had a lady prime minister who was potentially
Golda Meir.
the ugliest woman of all time, and she's from
How did the Jews win all those?
Wisconsin.
Nah.
She was a Wisconsin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Not even that bitch is from there?
No, she's from Wisconsin.
Wow. Let me ask you this. How did the Jews win all those wars? Because didn't they go on a nice little streak? They won like 4 in a row.
Yeah, yeah. When you don't play by the rules.
They came in the 1870s and committed a bunch of genocides, just murdered everybody that lived there, and they were like, "See, nobody's living here."
That's not exactly the
1870s?
timeline. That's
Yeah.
not the timeline.
That's a timeline.
No, it's not.
I thought they got Israel because we felt bad about the Holocaust.
What happened was
No.
Europe was sick of the Jews, right?
So there was 2 competing plans.
a
One was a little more extreme, and one was like, let's give them a
This is
place to
late
go hang out.
1800s. Europe's sick of the Jews.
Okay.
And so then they have this issue called the Jewish question, which is
course.
like, what do we do
Yeah.
with these
with these assholes.
That's not actually true. It was like, and then there's the Enlightenment or whatever, and then there's no such thing as anti-Semitism after that, really. And it doesn't exist. And
yeah, that's true.
the British, they're like, all this woke shit's gonna fucking really curb, British imperialism.
It is PC culture.
What if we just take a section of our population that are just white people who are annoying, and we pretend like we're giving them their land back, and use that as a way to take over part of the Middle East so we can get into this oil. There's no coincidence. There's literally zero coincidence that the time period in which oil becomes like necessary for controlling the world economy. You have like this. What about giving Israel back the people that speak our language and have 99% overlap with our culture?
There's no oil in Israel.
There's oil in the Middle East. You need a fucking
why didn't they give the
outpost.
Jews Saudi Arabia?
Well, how would they give the Jews? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, if they're just going to give some of their land to the Jews,
because there is like, there's Bible story. There's some way you can get purchase on.
Wait. Israel started in the 1800s?
No.
So that's when they started people started going there and then just killing all the locals.
No, that's okay. The killing the locals.
I'm interested in this. I had no idea.
Ethnic friend zoning.
Yeah, you don't get any of this statehood pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You get the fuck out of here.
They should rename Gaza the friend zone.
Tel Aviv is the clit. The clit of Israel. I'm just saying, dude, Saudi Arabia's got like indoor mountains. Like snow, ski
How about
lifts.
this? Tel Aviv to suck my dick.
Yeah. Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Tell Eve to suck my dick.
Jerusalem pussy.
If I forget,
Jerusalem pussy down on the block.
Jerusalem pussy.
Jerusalem pussy down on the block. Let's see. I got something you can suck on right here.
I got a little strip you can suck on.
Yeah.
Lebanon, they just got a bunch of just pager thing.
The pagers exploded.
Yeah.
I look. I know how you feel about everything, but
No, you don't.
Not everything. No, you're correct. I kind of like this shit was kind of Munich to me.
You like it?
That Mossad did that because they got rid of they were like, oh, they're tracking us on our iPhones, so they got rid of their iPhones, and then they got pagers, and they're like, damn, nothing could go wrong with these things. I guess you do know
how I feel. I mean, just that reaction. That reaction is the way. I mean, because I hate it. Like, not even outside of this incident, the way like journalists are always looking for an excuse to like just like suck off war.
You
know what I mean? And then people are like, "This is like out of a James Bond movie,
dude. This is like
putting bombs in consumer electronics. They killed like 2 children.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, it's not like out of a James Bond movie because those are movies,
right?
You know what I mean? Like
if Munich isn't James Bond.
If I were to murder a woman.
That's not out of a movie.
I know, people wouldn't be like, this is like out of Beetlejuice.
This is like out of a movie.
This is like something out of
You're right.
the
It is
Scream movie,
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah, he
think
killed 7 people in a row.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good to put bombs
No, it's crazy.
in a device that you could buy at a kiosk in the mall. And then press a button and blow up 3,000 of them.
Well, I don't even understand how they did it.
I mean, I would imagine they had to at some point.
Was it they had the pagers and gave them the pagers, or was it
had to be that,
or is it some kind of like frequency shit?
Nah, there's no way you can make if you watch those videos, there's no way you can make a pager blow up like that.
Yeah, I mean that.
I have a bunch of lithium-ion batteries, and I get paranoid sometimes about them.
Well, you remember because it's just like the Android phones exploding.
Yeah. I think it's called thermal runaway is the official name for a fucking, because the lithium-ion batteries, they can get damaged. There's no indication that they're damaged, and then they just blow the fuck up sometimes. They don't have to be charging. They don't have to be doing anything. They can just be sitting there, and they can just fucking blow up. But if you look at because that's what happens in the city with all these Chinese e-bikes is like there's these e-bike shops.
Yes, they're all like exploding for a little bit, but now they're still there and it's fine.
It's like anything else. There's all this stuff in New York City doesn't really have laws.
Well, you'll just see somebody walking around and they pull it out and then they're like walking around with a full-on battery, which I'm always kind of like.
The thing is like the e-bikes, like now we have this whole like industry of like seamless and food delivery and all this, and it's a big part of New York's economy, you know, and it's like a huge portion of the working class in the city, and you can't like just say, oh, no more of the one tool you have to do your job.
Yeah, and you also can't. I mean, I would love to get rid of those things, but they are people's jobs now.
Yeah, but those batteries are really not safe. So I worry about it. I've watched a bunch of videos of batteries exploding, and that's not that they don't blow up like that. They they overheat, and then it's like it's like fire coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why all the places burn down then instead of exploded.
Right. Yeah. No, they burn at like fucking 3,000 degrees.
There's
or
one
some
like
shit.
2 blocks from me, and every time I walk by, it always feels crazy.
Yeah.
So many bikes in there.
Yeah. You know what you don't have to worry about is if you don't have a pager, maybe if you have a pager, it's time to get rid of that pager because it might have a bomb in it. But I want to talk about this too. Did you see that Guardian report about the former Mossad chief threatening the last ICC prosecutor, the ICJ prosecutor?
No, but that seems so out of character for him.
Well, I read the summary. I mean, it does seem, because like the whole presentation of the Mossad, really the most exposure we've had to the Mossad really is like Munich, the movie Munich, you know?
Right, it's supposed to, they shouldn't be threatening verbally.
You don't hear how they operate. Like
That's the whole
that's the
point.
reputation of the Mossad is stuff
that
like
they're
this
stealth
helicopter
in
crash
Iran.
where it's like
Yeah.
nobody's even gonna know.
No one knows.
It's gonna happen and you're not even gonna know, and you're
Yeah.
gonna say that's their reputation. But then you read this thing and this guy's like coming out from behind like a broom closet. He's like, you know, like being like, I guess you don't want to make that report, do you? You know, to the fucking to the ICC prosecutor, and it's like he's just being like an annoying, like you know, he's like Sideshow Bob.
Well, that's
basically.
the future of all intelligence agencies will be just people who annoy.
But that's the
you,
history of intelligence.
scare
You
you,
forget
annoy
about
you.
that like during World War II, it's
Yeah.
just like World War II seems like this big dramatic thing. Really, it's kind of science's fault.
Yeah.
Because it seems very complicated, the idea of making an atomic bomb. But they
Yes.
managed that, and the seriousness and the intellect required to make the atomic bomb makes the rest of the war, the whole other thing, seem like this very like serious adult thing that happened.
Right.
But really, it was just the science thing that advanced humanity, and the
Yeah.
rest of it is just a bunch of like,
And now we have the paraglider.
yes,
If you think about how
yeah.
far we've come, we've come from the atomic bomb to something that guys in Malibu do every Sunday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the only point is that like all of the what do they call it, trade craft or spying,
Yeah.
all this OSS stuff.
Right.
It was just It was just like dorks, guys that weren't good at shooting guns.
Yeah.
And they had gone to Yale,
It's
so they're
nerds.
like, we're going to invent spying, and then
Right.
what the spying amounted to is like, we're just going to help the Nazis get jobs after the war ends, and
That's
its
right.
natural conclusion.
They're just a headhunter for just to put Nazi scientists in good jobs.
Right. Yeah. And then the CIA spent like fucking another 30 years eating
It's,
itself
the
alive.
CIA is like
and-
for guys who are in the military but are also closeted gay.
Mhm.
So they're like, I will suck off people all over
Well,
the world.
it used to be. That's what's crazy is like that's like a argument against homophobia is like, think about all the bad shit that happened just because you weren't allowed to be gay.
right.
And that's what fucking Roy Cohn's job was
Right.
to just be like, oh, you're gay? Well, you better fucking sign
right.
off on, you know, all of this evil shit. And now they do
right.
the same thing with files, which
Yeah.
I think we should keep that
we
one.
should keep that in the box.
Right, yeah.
If we had just let John Kirby be gay.
yeah.
Right. Thank you for having
If
me.
John Kirby could be gay with a clone of himself, which I
Yes.
think is what he wants,
I would love that.
is a guy named
Skinless man.
a guy named Kirby John, and he's like the Luigi version of him. And then they share a bed. They have a sexless relationship.
and they still have to deal with the Haitian press secretary.
Yeah, right.
Somehow they
He's-
still have Gerard Depardieu still plays a role in
She's
their
sort
life.
of like the landlord,
because
or
like the
something.
resentment he has towards her, the racial,
The two of them are like
gender
banana.
class,
They're
yeah.
bananas in pajamas.
they're
and,
fun.
And she's the landlord that
There's
comes
something
in,
good about it.
and she's fucking throwing
Yeah.
their utensils and banana stuff all over the place. And they're like, "Get out of here!"
Go.
Something like that. I guess.
Hopefully.
I don't think the Mossad actually does secret murders.
Really?
I think Israel could
have you
just
seen
kill
Munich?
somebody and
You're right. You're right.
just walk up to somebody and him in the face, and then people would be like, "How dare Israel do that?" And
We'd
then
know
after
Mossad-
5
They
for
minutes,
a fact do
they would
murders.
get to just continue doing whatever.
Well, we'd know Mossad did it if it came out, if they were like, Anthony Bourdain was actually being used as a human shield. That's how we know that it was really
And there
them.
were terrorists behind
Yeah,
him.
there were terrorists behind him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was Hamas's fault.
It was
actually.
Hamas
Yeah.
that killed Anthony Bourdain.
I can't believe Hamas would do that.
It's fucked up. Well, he gave a bad review to. They were starting their own.
Well,
brand.
actually, he did go to the West Bank. He was like,
oh yeah, he
on
did.
his show. Yeah,
they didn't fuck with. I'm guarantee you, Israel did not like that shit.
No, yeah, and he fucked with Harvey Weinstein. So that's like just that's
Israel's.
It would make
crown
total sense.
jewel, Harvey Weinstein.
Well, no, but he got Mossad people to.
He does kind of represent Israel's values, being a bloated.
On all of this evil shit, and now they do
right.
the same thing with pedophiles, which
Yeah.
I think we should keep that.
We should keep that in the box.
Right. Yeah.
If we had just let John Kirby be gay.
yeah.
Thank you for having
If
me.
John Kirby could be gay with a clone of himself, which I think
Yes.
is what he wants,
I would love that.
is a guy named
Skinless man.
a guy named Kirby John, and he's like the Luigi version of him. And then they share a bed. They have a sexless relationship.
And they still have to deal with the Haitian press secretary.
Yeah, right.
Somehow they
He's-
still have Gerard Depardieu still plays a role in
She's
their
sort
life.
of like the landlord.
Because
or
like the
something.
resentment he has towards her, the racial.
The two of them are like
gender
bananas.
class,
They're
yeah.
bananas in pajamas.
They're
and,
fun.
And she's the landlord that
There's
comes
something
in,
good about it.
and she's fucking throwing
Yeah.
their utensils and banana stuff all over the place. And they're like, "Get out of here!"
Go.
Something like that. I guess.
Hopefully.
I don't think the Mossad actually does secret murders.
Really?
I think Israel could
have you
just
seen
kill
Munich?
somebody and.
You're right. You're right.
Just walk up to somebody and shoot him in the face, and then people would
know-
be like, "How dare Israel do that?" And
We'd
then
know
after
Mossad-
5
They
minutes,
for a
they
fact
would-
do.
They would get to just continue doing whatever.
Well, we'd know Mossad did it if it came out, if they were like, Anthony Bourdain was actually being used as a human shield. That's how we know that it was really
And there
them.
were terrorists behind
Yeah,
him.
there were terrorists behind him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was Hamas's fault.
It was
actually.
Hamas
Yeah.
that killed Anthony Bourdain.
I can't believe Hamas would do that.
It's fucked up. Well, he gave a bad review to. They were starting their own.
Well,
brand.
actually, he did go to the West Bank. He was like,
Oh yeah, he
on
did.
his show. Yeah.
They didn't fuck with. I'm guarantee you, Israel did not like that shit.
No, yeah. And he fucked with Harvey Weinstein, so that's like just
Yeah, Israel's
it would make
crown
total sense.
jewel, Harvey Weinstein.
Well, no, but he got Mossad people to.
he does kind of represent.
I started getting scared last night
About what? New York City?
that evangelicals are right.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is what they want, right? This
Well, I
Do you think you'd be invited into the kingdom of heaven?
Well, you know the red cow thing.
The red heifer, yeah.
So they started bringing those cows over there in the 90s. Evangelicals were like, "What's this cow thing for?" And then the Orthodox Jews that like also think that that's real, that they need to make the third temple.
The temple in Jerusalem.
And
yeah.
they need the cows to do it. They were like, "Well, these are good, but the cow has to be born here." So they import the cows and then breed them, trying to make the cows there. And I guess they finally did it like a month ago.
And all this crap happened?
Yeah, I think they need 200 cows, or they need 20 cows or something
So
like
they
that.
have one now.
I think they have more than that, but
Oh, God.
I don't know. This is, I
It's not
guess,
going to take a long time for
it
that.
needs to be a mature cow with, yeah.
I thought you were saying you were getting scared. My girlfriend's brother called frantically last night, and he said that some friend of his is some girl, and she knows a guy at the government, and he says that I don't want to raise alarm, but Hamas is planning on nuking the New York City subway system.
Oh, they have a nuke?
On Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday, Hamas will be. From what this friend of his friend's girl that he's who knows someone in the government says that there will be a Hamas nuke on the subway.
No, nuclear war starts in Pakistan.
It has to be. That's the reason I bring it up.
India's going to nuke Pakistan at some point.
I don't want to. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be about this. It's going to be
Probably.
about it's going to be about
It's
Twitter.
about them losing the meme war.
They're starting to pop off with the memes.
The Pakistanis are just wrecking the
The
Indians.
Pakistanis are going mean.
Yeah.
India's like doing like
India's like, "I love
holding-
you, Israel. I kiss you so much," and the Pakistani guys are just like, "Wow, what a," and then drawing cartoons of them.
The one of the Indian guy covered in poo.
Yeah. Using his computer. Yeah, I'm getting
he's on the computer covered in poo, saying "I love Israel."
Into Pakistan memes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
which is weird because you would think that like because Pakistan is sort of like the Israel of India. Anyway,
those guys are
so they'll get these cows and then they'll blow up that mosque and then build the third temple.
Yeah,
and then I guess there's supposed to be like the Orthodox Jews would believe, and then the Messiah comes, and then we have peace. But from my understanding, the evangelicals believe that their Messiah will be the Antichrist, and then there will be 7 years of global thermonuclear war. And then
so we're pretty close.
And then
and then Jesus Christ appears.
Well, Jesus comes back and he does battle with the Antichrist.
That's gonna be badass.
And the Antichrist teams up with Gog and Magog.
Who's that?
I think they're like two blind Irish brothers. From my understanding.
They don't sound very effective.
Yeah.
They have cirrhosis of the liver?
Yeah, they come from the north. And, yeah. Man, evangelicals are stupid.
They're so dumb.
Like, imagine.
They have rock at church?
Yeah. No, they're going off right now. They're like, please blow up that mosque and build a temple. Please build a temple.
The Dome of the Rock? Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, blow it up.
So it's all, for them, it's all about Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is not the same place.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thinking goes, if
this pops off,
what Jesus wants is for the Israel to ethnically cleanse the entire. Because I mean, let's say what do we got? Like 48 more hours of Gaza. They're kind of ripping the Band-Aid off, I'd say.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah. Once that's gone, how much of the West Bank is still even Palestinian?
What do you mean? It's still mostly Palestinian, but they're separated from one another. It's separated into kind of, I think, like 49 different, basically, zones that are like,
So how long is that going to last? Another year?
We got. I don't know. Why are you trying to give the evangelicals their timetable right now?
Because I like timetables. I like scheduling.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully there's no.
Well,
wars.
let's say they ethnically cleanse the entire. Let's say they achieve like what is the Greater Israel Plan, right? So it's the entirety. They take Syria too.
Yeah, they call it Shtei Gadot.
Yeah, something like that. So the whole thing. What, you think then they're gonna just? Oh well, yeah, you get to keep Jerusalem.
Yeah, you get the little dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, if you want to save lives, like really, the humanitarian response right now.
Yeah.
Is just for 12 hours, abandon the bombing in Gaza. Blow up Al-Aqsa Mosque.
No.
Build the third temple. Just build the third temple. Burn the cows. Be like, okay, nothing. All right, we'll try again in 1,000 years.
Okay.
Until then, everybody fill out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that would save millions of lives.
Yeah, I think that the Palestinians would still be kind of pissed off at Israel. And I think vice versa.
Well,
I think they'd still be pissed at each other.
You got to send Trump over there to hammer it out.
Trump's taking shots at PP.
Trump would solve this in 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Trump's like the only American politician that's read the tea leaves that after all the dust settles, the Israeli population is going to be like, what the
There had to have been a couple like aspie dudes like working on the transcontinental railroad that were like, this rules.
Yeah. Autistic Chinese guys.
Like Chinese like slaves, like Asperger's guys that were just like, I don't know what everyone's complaining about. This is awesome.
Well, I was always laugh about that with like the guys in the Holocaust, you know?
Oh, the train guys.
Autistic guys are like, get on the train. They're like, yes, sir.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, the IDF had some tweet that was like, all the ways the autistic people contribute to the military or whatever.
Oh,
And I was like, all the way as autistic soldiers contribute to the military. And I like quoted it, and I was like, yeah, who do you think drove the trains to Auschwitz or whatever? And then I had to delete it because
Yeah, that's
that
tough.
one was too much.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I heard you're doing a blue podcast now. I heard you
what's all this cum stuff you're doing?
I found a very funny video online.
Yeah.
Some Australian guy that found out about Palestine, and he just went.
You said it to me.
He just went to Israel, and it's just this big Australian retard just going up to people.
You're
And
racist.
He's like, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Look at you. You can't even fucking look at the camera, can you? You fucking dickhead. He's just not afraid of anything.
We need Australians to go there and yell at them to cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this fucking dickhead. Yeah, he's like, how long you lived here?
He's like, you can't
The
even.
guy has like a New
you
York-
can't even fucking. They just
He
can't
has a
understand
Brooklyn
it.
accent.
Yeah.
No, a bunch of Americans were there. They're like,
Sure,
this
but
is
I
our
mean, he's
land.
Australian, so it's just like the absurdity.
Where
If
was
you
it?
could send-
Hebron?
Huh?
Hebron.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a terrorist attack there.
Like, why can't the fucking Palestinians go across the street?
Do you know about Baruch Goldstein?
Yeah, he's the guy that shot up those like 26
The
kids.
cave of what do you call it? The cave
Cave of Adam's
Machpelah.
asshole.
It's not a cave, dude.
Yeah.
You've seen my asshole mad times.
Brooke Goldstein. That was the American, right? He went in and he murdered like 26 Palestinians.
Yeah, he just fucking opened up.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Goldstein. Yeah, he was American.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And what do you think that's cool?
What?
Who are the worst in Hollywood right now for defending Israel? It's got to be Amy Schumer, Adam Friedland, Brett Gelman.
Why are you putting me on that?
You guys are the top three.
No, I'm just gonna see how this plays out, and then
I'm
I'll.
going to see how it plays out. Some people are really not playing their cards right now.
You gotta see how it plays out.
Some people are being very dumb.
Listen, I'm made for this, guys. I'm built different. I got that dog in me. Mm-hmm. And if I've learned anything in life, you got to see how things play out.
Look, there's two options. You can actually speak truth to power, or you can pursue a job in the entertainment industry. Those are the two options.
Yep.
If you try to do both,
You could be a razzle-dazzle man.
At some point you're going to have to sell your soul to work in the business that famously harbors pedophiles.
Uh-huh.
You
Well,
know?
we got rid of all of them. Amy Schumer is really just, apparently they said it's been 50 Instagram posts.
She's done 50.
That's heavy posting.
Yeah. Well, she's just
That's
straight up
hard posting.
She's just being just racist now.
Yeah.
Like, did you see she posted that thing that was like, she posted some article like demonstrating that these top donations at these schools were
from
Arabs.
Yeah.
Which it's like, yeah, they're from fucking Saudis and
Does
the
she
UAE.
understand that Arabs have killed so many Palestinians also?
Right. Well, beyond
it's not
that,
just Team Arab.
but beyond that, the half of the Arabs are allied with Israel, anyways.
Yeah, they have diplomatic unofficial, I guess, still diplomatic relations.
I
with
guess
the
they're
Gulf
all the
states.
same.
Yeah, the Arabs
Yeah.
from Arabs.
And then Meghan McCain posting that, like, she's like, she posted.
Would you hide me?
Yes, I would.
Would you hide me?
I think Meghan McCain's already hiding a bunch of people simply by standing there. There's got to be, at any given moment, there has to be 500 to 600 people behind Meghan McCain that you can't see. You wouldn't need a secret annex. They could just put Anne Frank behind her giant fucking ass.
She'd just have to be like one of those birds that lives on top of a rhino. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. This behavior is fucking just, it's like egregious. I mean, it's wild.
It's crazy that it goes
It's
one
fucking
way.
wild. Yeah.
And
it's
you
like
can say one thing and then lose everything, and then you could say what she's doing, and then she's fine.
Yeah. Well, even then, it's like, but that's I don't even want to get, because that's not justice. Oh, we live in a world where they, like, you know, you can call if you do cheerlead the genocide, you lose your jobs. I don't give a fuck about people in the West losing their jobs or keeping their jobs.
Also, it doesn't matter what comedians think about anything. Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to be like the protocols of the elders of Zion.
Oh yeah, like a Zach Wilde fucking Geddy Lee mashup.
Exactly, dude.
That'd be cool.
It's fantasy. It sounds like a fantasy concept album.
I think it sounds like a reggae.
Take Take the Gentile babies.
Yeah,
Put them in a stew.
that'd be cool. And then the cover art looks like a Yes album.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
The Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Electric Wizard.
Yeah, like a prog rock.
It's prog rock, dude.
Yeah.
They go to the mountaintop and kill all the Muslims. If you have a kite, we'll shoot you with a rocket.
Well, I forgot about the kites.
Protocols.
I forgot about Israel saying that they were under attack by kites.
Yeah. They're sending flaming kites.
And you know why they chose
From the
kites.
mountains. And from the mountains they send the cars. The flaming cars.
And we will spread the banks asunder, controlling everyone. And they think we don't control all the banks because they have names like Bank of America.
That is a good trick.
But you know where the banks are rooted.
Where the money ultimately goes.
It goes back to a family named the Something Bergs from 400 years ago.
They have a giant vault.
They have a Scrooge McDuck room, and they get drunk off the gold. By they, I mean us.
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 We do it.
In the context of this bit. We are the ones who sing the song. The song of the protocols.
They came with the flying kites.
Elders of Zion. Elders of Zion.
The elders of Zion. Poor little Israel had no choice but to use missiles on them.
California, 2025, the end of February. San Diego, February 28th. Los Angeles, March 1st, and San Francisco, March 2nd. Get tickets on sale now, dansoder.com. I will see you in 2025. And then other cities, don't worry, we're coming. We're putting it all together. But California, you're up first on this theater tour. I'm very excited about this. Again, February 28th, I'll see you in San Diego. March 1st, Los Angeles. And March 2nd, San Francisco. dansoder.com for tickets. We just jump in. We don't do like a intro. But Gladiator 2 to me seemed like they just copy and pasted Gladiator 1.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, that's my point. Is that Hollywood, like, they'll do something big like that, but they're not actually taking risks because their idea of a sequel now is the first movie, but it's his son.
Yeah,
you know.
And they really are just junioring every movie where they're like.
And in retrospect, it's like, you know, you can say the Star Wars prequels are shitty, but at least there is a creative impulse there.
Yeah, they try.
They're doing. Let's do.
Well,
something.
you know what with the Star Wars.
The Star Wars sequels are. I go there and I'm like,
paste.
what is? Are we just checking boxes?
Yeah, you brought up a good point because also I think what happened is they did try with episode 1, 2, and 3 to be like, we're going to tell you how Anakin becomes Darth Vader. That was all you knew.
Yeah.
So they got to fill in everything else creatively.
Right.
But then they took such a risk on one with Jar Jar Binks and that shit, and it failed that you saw them be like.
I wouldn't say
commercially it didn't fail.
Yeah, I would not say
but
that. But
critically it failed, and I think that hurt their
that's
ego.
Because people are looking for too much from Star Wars.
That's what it is.
It's like I think if you go back now with fresh eyes, you watch all those movies. The prequels stand out as the best ones, including with the exception of I'd say Phantom Menace is better than A New Hope. When was the last time you watched it?
Really? You're saying 1/4? There's a Star Wars nerd that just punched through.
Well, whatever.
Well, no, he didn't. He broke his wrist on drywall.
When was the last time you watched A New Hope?
I would probably say over 15 years ago.
It is a terrible movie.
Like the first time I haven't like gone by TBS and like watched it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But the original Star Wars, I haven't watched.
I think it's because it's like that came at the end of a decade where, I mean, like people weren't watching movies where people were in space.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like, oh my God, they're in space.
What are they doing up there?
Yeah.
And they're breathing?
Yeah.
And they also said it was a long time ago?
You watch it now and it's like, oh, let's go buy some droids. Hey, this one's got a thing in it. Like, what the hell is this? There's a guy we got to find? Oh, there he is. There's the old guy. Oh, by the way, you're a Jedi. What's that mean? Here, I'll show you.
But
Here's a sword. And then it's like, oh, yeah. It moves like that.
But in the 70s.
It's like a summary. It's like an emotionless summary of what you remember Star Wars being. I liked it because I saw it when I was 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. And you like the idea that the good guy is like humble. Yeah. And like a good person.
Now,
they want to make
try to do the same thing with episode 1. You know, you can't. You're like, oh yeah, I understand. Like the Gungans have some sort of thing. There's more going on there. You're like, why does Jar Jar like they go, oh, because he's an idiot.
What was he supposed to be? What race is Jar Jar? What is it? Well,
they're Caribbean. I mean,
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just made it.
So what?
Yeah.
Like that's and that's the thing. It's like now that Daniel Penny's been let out of jail.
Yeah.
You know,
the subway vigilante.
The subway murderer has been let out of jail. I think that's like sort of a referendum on the last like 10 years. This is what I'm seeing in a lot of conservative spaces are saying, in a good way, it's open season on black people. Going back to how it was.
Because Daniel Penny.
Daniel Penny getting out and Trump reelected. You can like, say the N-word.
Guys, we get full R reinstation.
We got a little crazy giving black women jobs in Cheerios commercials, but now.
We made them put rockets in space in the movies. We got to take it back. Well, Star Wars Episode 1.
Well, what's wrong with Jar Jar being Caribbean?
I don't have a fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly. So it's.
I just think it's funny that everyone hated him so much, and you watch it, and he's such like a nothing character.
Yeah, I mean he's fun,
but people flipped out about it.
He's better than C-3PO.
Yeah,
let's do role reversal.
Okay.
Star Wars 1977 for New Hope comes out, right?
Sure.
Instead of Chewbacca, it's Jar Jar Binks, and he talks more like Lando.
Where he's like, hey.
He's not Caribbean yet. He's like
hey,
yeah.
His
name is
pussy.
Domino, and he's got gold teeth.
Domino Binks.
Yeah.
He's like, and he does a lot of sucking.
Big hat.
He does a lot of sucking through his teeth.
Yeah.
Where he goes, that's a princess.
Right. And that's Han Solo's friend, right?
Yeah. Where he goes, this is Jar Jar. Don't call him by his full name.
20 years later. You know what's crazy to think that the time frame in between Gladiator and Gladiator 2
was the same as Episode 4 and Episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did not.
Wow, that just like blows your mind.
Well, Gladiator 2. Did you ever see? Did you ever see Saints of Newark, the Sopranos movie?
I did it.
It was horrible.
Oh, really?
It was horrible in a way that if you never watched The Sopranos, none of it made sense. Because they would do stuff like fan service of like referencing things where they'd be like, you never had the making of a varsity athlete. But if you don't watch The Sopranos, you don't know why they say that.
Well, the performances in The Sopranos are so good, and they had so much. I mean, they had 6 seasons to build like the subtlety of these relationships and learn how to work with each other. It's like, I can't imagine that you'd be able to like recapture that in just a movie with these,
in 90 or however long it was, like 2 hours.
Oh,
and it was all, they cast them to look like them.
Yeah, I mean
that's
like,
how Gladiator 2 felt to me.
That Sopranos like White Caps fight, the fight from the White Caps scene. It's like these people have been working together for very long, for years now, to be able to do that.
And then the movie, they were like, make it quick.
Yeah.
But that's how Gladiator 2 felt. Gladiator 1, they did a good job of building up why Joaquin Phoenix was angry. You like understood that he got looked over by his dad. He kills his own father. You just see how evil he is.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to the point where Maximus is in the arena, you're like, well, I like Maximus. Fuck this. This Gladiator 2, they were like, these two guys are kind of gay.
Yeah.
That was what they did with the
They're
Emperors.
kind of gay, and one of them's mentally ill.
Yeah, they're like, one's gay and retarded.
Yeah, right.
And he's mean.
Yeah, and then it kind of like what frustrated me about it is like the first Gladiator movie is like, it's like sort of I wish I could come up with a better word than childish, but it's like
Gladiator 1?
Gladiator 1. It's like, it's this guy and he's in the army and he's loyal and then he's betrayed.
Good boy.
He's betrayed by a coward and then he has to,
It's the best.
He pushes through. but it's like it does no real analysis of the problems in Rome other than like, oh, there's this. Oh, he's already the emperor. He's the guy. Marcus Aurelius is already the emperor. He's like, you know what I would love to do? Not now, but I mean, he's like Joe Biden, where he's like, I'm gonna stay the emperor. But once I'm dead, then
let it go.
No more emperors. We give it back to the people. But for now, I'm still.
Hey, they should have made him like Biden, where he's like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna give it back to the Senate.
He goes, yeah. Oh, hey, Maximus, you're strong.
Yeah.
You know my friend, Corn Pop.
Right.
You fought him in the little arena.
Emperor Biden, you just killed everyone in Gaul. How do you feel about that? Check it out. I got a Stingray Chariot.
Pretty cool. He does like the emperor.
1967 Chevrolet Chariot.
You like ice cream? Watch me eat ice cream.
Yeah. This is Phoenician piss.
We sacked it.
That was a delicacy.
Yeah, really? Phoenician piss.
Yeah.
We sacked the damn place.
Yeah.
And now I drink it. I drink it like lemonade.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're right. They didn't have any. I'm starting to realize,
which is good, because you don't want to do that, because if you wade into this like political territory that has any kind of current overlay,
you're gonna
then it complicates the story. You're like,
well, people are going to be pulled out of it.
Yeah, it's like, well, this guy's not really. He was just this imperialist, just like conquering all of these lands. He's not really a good guy if you want to put it in that context. The second one, that's what Denzel's character is. He's sort of like this Joker guy that's like, why don't I like Rome? Because I was a fucking slave.
Yeah,
and it's like,
check the skin, bro.
You want to be an emperor because like these emperors suck, but you're going to be an emperor. You're going to like restore power to the Senate to a certain degree, but you're going to be the emperor and you're going to have a slave, probably. Like, so nobody's talking about slavery at all. So Denzel's like, yeah, I want to just kind of fuck up the whole thing.
Yeah, burn it all down.
Right. Yeah, basically.
But also,
and then
Denzel's
they
character
just kill that guy, and it's like, it's like the same problem as the third Batman movie, where it's like, you can't just give me Batman. Don't try to make any kind of commentary on what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, well,
Batman 3 was like, the Dark Knight Rises, they were like, ooh, do we have a point for you?
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just like the way Batman was fighting his enemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want a Tale of Two Cities.
Right, right.
I wanted like Batman to fight Penguin.
Yeah, and then the other movie too, it's like that came out right when like they were really starting to figure out, they were like dialing in all the integration of like digital effects into movies and stuff. And when you first see the Colosseum in Gladiator 1, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. You really get a sense of like what that must have been like.
Yeah, how giant.
If you were some fucking idiot, in sandals,
Some guy that was eating dirt sandwiches and now you're up in Rome.
And then in this one, it's just like a quick establishing shot. He's like, oh, he's a slave. Now here's the Colosseum.
That's what it felt like. It felt like they just were like taking stuff and being like, remember this? There it is.
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
There. Like how slow it took Russell Crowe to get to the Coliseum in the first one. He like fought different levels. It did it for our basic brains. It was like a workup to the reveal, making it worth something.
And the best character in the movie is Pedro.
Yeah,
and he dies right away.
Also, as someone that had a stepdad, you don't forgive that quick.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I love you. I love your mom. I love you.
Well, he wasn't his stepdad. He never met the guy.
Well, that's the whole point. But the way they resolve it is he just goes like, I love your mom. I love Rome.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Maximus.
Yeah.
And he's like, and gets spoiler alert.
Yeah,
he gets fucking arrowed up, and then he's like, and then the other guy, the main character's like, no, I really liked you.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, I've had a ton of stepdads.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't like him until 20 years after the fact.
Right.
Where you go, Nick was a good guy.
But then that would get into like, too much stepdad politics stuff.
That's what in the writer room they go, we gotta blaze right by the stepdad stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what it felt like. Everything solved itself so quick in the sequel that you're like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. That's what I felt like.
I don't know. I took my dad to see it, and I saw the first movie with my dad.
That's a hun.
Yeah, it was just nice to take, and he loved it. So
I mean, here's the thing: on the surface, it gives you everything you want.
Exactly, and that's what I mean by they're not like taking risks.
No,
it's a smart choice, I guess, if you want audiences to be like, "Yep, I got everything I was expecting."
Well, that they check the boxes.
Yeah, right.
And if an audience member wants this boxes checked, they're going to be fun.
There had been like rumors and iterations of scripts throughout the last 20 years, and it was like, he's going to be a time traveler, and Jesus was going to be there, and they're going to do all this crazy shit.
I would have preferred that.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, but because of, I think it's George Lucas ruined it for everybody with fucking Jar Jar, dude.
Yeah, that Caribbean pimp.
Yeah, right.
Coming in and sucking his teeth,
If
looking
you
at
dialed it back just a little bit, we'd still be able to have creativity in the big budget movies.
Well, people loved the original. I think it was the selling of Disney.
Yeah.
I think he sold it to Disney because I watched those.
Aliens, same thing. Like I love Prometheus and Covenant.
Me too.
I think they're great. And when they came out, my recollection is that people were shitting on them.
They shit on Prometheus
because
they were like, "Oh, this was an alien prequel, but you didn't give us any alien." And you're like, "No, they gave it to you at the end."
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Well, but you understand where the xenomorph comes from.
Yeah.
That was like to me more interesting than anything. Like that's why I liked 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars because it's interesting to watch how Anakin goes to the dark side.
Yeah.
Prometheus was cool because you learned that the architects like put their DNA.
The biggest problem I had with the prequels is somehow like Anakin ages 20 years while his wife is like, she's like a pedophile and then he's a pedophile by the last one.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. By the end, they really just did a thing between 1 and 2 where they go, all right, that was kind of weird in the first one. What if they fuck now?
Yeah.
They really made it where Anakin
I only watched the first of the sequels.
Oh, yeah.
The one with Adam Driver.
Yeah, Kylo Ren.
And C-3PO has a red arm in it. And I was like, why is his arm red?
You know what? I just realized I confused C-3PO for R2-D2 when you made that point. C-3PO, you're right, would bug the fuck out of people.
Oh, yeah.
If he was in episode 1.
Yeah.
If they would have put Jar Jar Binks with R2-D2.
Yeah, they're like, oh, so even the robot's got to be gay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he'd be like. That's
like, well, he's British.
Oh, a gay British guy, of course.
Right. It's a British movie. I think they're allowed to have at least 50% homosexual.
They have to have a foppy gay British man in this if it's going to be funded well.
Yeah,
that's always funny when you find out movies are funded by other countries,
like Israel, like every movie.
Every movie's an Israeli fun movie. No, but they did, like when I found out Fifth Element was a French movie, like it was funded by French companies and stuff. I remember Shane and I were watching The Meg with Jason Statham, and we were maybe like 15 minutes into it, and he goes...
You mean Jason Statham was there? With Shane, I have to check now.
He goes... You're right, Shane. That is pretty gay. I didn't even realise that. I love Bud Lights.
My best friend, Shane.
Yeah. He goes, me, Shane, and Brian Six. Right?
Have you ever thought about killing everyone on SNL?
He goes, Shane, what if you go back?
We could go in there.
Assassinate Lauren Michaels.
We could kill all of them.
All of them. Bo and Yang.
Yeah, I'll know.
He goes, it's pretty chill.
No, I think Bone's a man, dude.
Yeah, he's the man. No, dude, he really is the man. And then he's like, no, I'm serious. We murder everybody.
Like, yeah, I heard Jason Statham wants to kill me. Shane's like, no, Jason's the man, dude.
No, he's the man. He's not going to kill you. He's like, no, I'm dead serious. Yeah. We're going to go in.
I'm going to kill
Lauren Michaels is like, that's it. You're going to host.
Jason Statham thinks he needs to sneak in as a Chinese person. Yeah. He's got the Raiden hat on.
the silk collars.
I'm Bowen's mom.
He goes, it's Mrs. Yang. I'm here to see Bowen.
I'm looking for my son, Bowen.
He goes, you are not a Chinese woman.
Yeah.
The lady downstairs
he's got the white eyes also.
He goes, no, me very sorry.
Do you know where the circuit breaker is?
I need to find out where all the power grids are.
I'm drawing a bath for my son, Bowen.
Yeah.
Do you have a toaster?
Don't mind the toaster. Yeah. He likes to take baths.
I was going to make him a toaster strudel in a bath.
For a bath and a strudel. It's an old Chinese recipe.
It's some Chinese shit. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, love. It's some Chinese shit. And then he's like, I think Jason Statham's here to kill Bowen again.
He's just leaving it in an M5 with Bowen in the trunk.
I don't stop, only for Orangina.
Yeah.
Shane's like, no, for real though. Statham is the man.
That scene made me want an Orangina so bad.
Dude. In the Transporter. Last time I saw you, we were talking about Transporter.
I love those movies.
God damn, they're great. Yeah. Rule number 44.
I love
Orangina for young
I love his
sluts.
House too.
Oh, that old French castle,
right at the end of like a dock.
And he has an escape in the bottom.
Yeah.
Transporter. I mean, I think we do need to do a watch along.
Oh,
me and you.
Yeah.
Once you quit, once you're out of the game, I'll bring you back in for one job.
I'm not out of the game. I think.
No, I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I stop doing my own podcast, the next year I'll still have to podcast to promote road dates. And then I'm thinking,
Jason Statham.
well, yeah, no, you
We'll
just go hit everybody else's podcast.
That's what I'm saying. No, but when you come
and
back
then I
and do
can
this
keep, then
one,
my apartment's racing setup, fucking VR headsets. I don't have all this shit in there.
yeah, you can just fucking concentrate on what you want to do.
Right, exactly.
You come back here, plug your shit by watching The Transporter with me, and we go through the rules.
Yeah,
And then we'll put out a book
yeah.
of Transporter rules.
You got to tell them the weight of the package.
Yeah.
That's one rule.
One rule is weigh in the package. Another one, never look in the trunk. Isn't that his
Oh,
rule?
that's it. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he breaks it immediately.
Yeah, right.
He's like,
never look in the package.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then he opens it and realizes it's a hot
It's
girl.
a Chinese lady.
And he's like, well, I can't. I can't let sideways.
It's crazy
pussy
too.
go
It's
to
like
waste.
there's no way that's the first time that's happened to this
No,
guy.
he is clearly a drug addict.
You transport things.
You're a drug
for
addict.
criminals.
That's drug addict behavior.
Yeah.
It's going like, I'm going to look what's in there. It's like meth behavior.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to look. You think I drive 26 hours?
It's the hostages.
Yeah. He's like, he goes,
taking them
I'm
to
working
Gaza.
for Hamas.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it.
That'd be fucking sick, dude.
A transporter?
If on all the like October 7th footage, there was one bald Gazan guy with a BMW.
An untouched M3.
Yeah, right.
What if you found out that this was the new viral marketing?
yeah.
You go, do you know the Israel-Palestinian conflict
Yeah,
was all
I'd
viral
be like,
marketing?
I'm wrong, dude. The Jews know how to do Hollywood.
At the very end, Trump takes office, they release the hostages, and they go, by the way, this was all for Transporter 6.
Right.
And you go,
yeah. And then we see the hostages, like they're all filing out, and it's like the post credits.
yeah, or they
then
do
we
the thing, or
and-
they do the old 90s thing where they talk to what
Yeah.
they thought about the movie.
Well, the hostages are leaving, and there's like one IDF soldier. He's looking at like there's one more hostage that's still turned back towards Palestine. He's got like a hoodie on and
Yeah.
like his clothes, and he's like, "You coming? You come too? You
Hey,
come?
it's over.
Are you come too?" And then he turns around, and it's Vin Diesel.
Oh, and he takes the...
Yeah.
Dude, you know what Vin Diesel does
And
really
he's like-
well?
he's
Is
like-
taking hoods off.
Yeah.
He
And
goes,
he's like,
I don't know if you heard this.
I think I lost my keys.
I don't know if you know this, but the West Bank is open for
Uh-huh. That's
business.
Fast and the Furious 8. It's him driving a bulldozer through
Through all the
through a
settlement.
refugee camp.
There you go. He's like, you know what's better than family? Breaking up families.
Yeah, killing people.
He's killing families. Jason Statham, Vin Diesel, and the transporter, the Fast and Furious transporter.
And they're all upset because Letty can't remember the Holocaust.
Yeah. He goes, his brain's wiped out.
Yeah,
he goes,
yeah.
what do you mean never again?
Yeah.
What the hell do you mean?
Letty, there were 6 million of them.
Yeah.
She's like, all I know is you're my enemy now.
Yeah, I fight you in short contained
Mm-hmm.
spaces. They never usually. That's what Fast and Furious loves to do: is a fight scene that's maybe 10 feet. That's all you have to move. They love like a quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't like a.
Transporter does that shit too.
Oh yeah,
When he's fighting the guys with the candelabra.
yeah. That
I
was
love
great.
that, dude.
Who wins in a fight? Vin Diesel, Jason Statham.
I think you have to do characters rather than
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Transporter versus Dom
the Transporter easily.
versus Liam Neeson in Taken. What I don't know what his character's name is.
So it's a 3-way fight.
It's a triple threat match.
Well, then obviously Liam Neeson, because he's going to let the other two guys fight, and then once he sees an opportunity.
Was the answer the whole time.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if you knew it. You know your shit.
He's over there pissing himself.
Yeah, I like to fill my diaper.
Yeah.
with
It'd be funny
piss.
if like somebody finally asked him this, because you've seen all the pictures of him pissing himself.
Yeah, he does that. Does he do that because he drinks, or he does that because he's just?
Yeah, I think.
Because the rumor is he's got one of the biggest penises.
I
in
don't think
Hollywood.
it's not like his penis is pulling the urine out of it. I don't think that's.
You
what's
don't know how the gravity of his cock works.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
There's a question for the interstellar consultants.
yeah, just to go back
The
and go.
UCLA guy they hired to help write that movie.
He goes, is Liam Neeson's penis so big it pulls piss out of his bladder?
Well, I always like to imagine that in those moments where he's pissed himself, he's remembering The Haunted.
The movie The Haunted?
The movie The Haunted.
That's how scared he is?
The house was so scary.
Do you understand when you take a role?
When I remember the house,
I'll be on set of anything.
I'd piss
Rob Roy, too.
every day. I'd piss myself on.
Back behind the rocks.
There was a mirror that turns into a guy.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And I piss myself every time. He does. How many times? How
Have
many
you
pictures?
seen The Haunted, the movie?
I remember it coming out. Didn't see it. Scary movies scare me. I'm a little boy
It's
brain.
not that scary, but it's worth it just to see the sets. They killed it with that. The house is awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
The Haunted?
The movie itself is terrible, but the house is great.
And he's just the dad of the family that moves in?
No. So the premise is there's, and I confuse it with House on Haunted Hill, but I think it's like, it's similar to the House on Haunted Hill where it's like you spend a night here. Or they're doing research.
Paranormal activity.
A psychologist doing research on like what happens if people stay overnight in this house. It's for insomniacs or something.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, what if we put insomniacs in a haunted house? And then
I might watch this movie this weekend in Sacramento.
yeah, and then
That seems like a good road movie.
yeah, and then the woman that like she finds out she's like the descendant or some bullshit. House on Haunted Hill is great,
But
remake,
The Haunted is a piece of shit.
except for the house itself.
That's enough for me to watch it.
that's
And Liam Neeson knowing he pisses himself because he thinks of the house.
Yeah,
Is there a long, how many times has he pissed himself?
like there's as many pictures of him pissing himself as there are pictures of Vinnie Jones grabbing people's testicles.
Vinnie Jones loves to grab nuts, dude.
There's like
Did it
five-
when he was a pro soccer player?
Yeah.
Did it when he was a Hollywood
He
actor?
continues to do it. Yeah, now he's like trying to rent a car at Avis. And he's like grabbing.
And they're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
They're like, we don't have any cars.
Yeah, he goes, I'm sorry. We have the reservation. Yeah, he's a big fucking dude, too.
And it's going to be right-hand drive.
That's when, here we go, dude. Liam Neeson pissing himself. Why does Liam Neeson pee his pants so much? Liam Neeson. I mean, look at this.
It seems it's crazy because that's a lesser crime, but it seems like it's easier to shit yourself than piss yourself. Yeah, who is he talking to?
I don't know. He must be scared.
Yeah,
But they're like, you know what it is? You
that
know
guy's
what
got his face painted like Jigsaw.
He's like, I did it again.
Yeah.
Damn it, you do a good Jigsaw.
Yeah,
I've pissed my pants. Stop scaring me. He's the easiest scared man in the world.
Yeah.
You surprised me again.
hey Liam, boo. Oh no.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Look down, it's happening.
Oh no.
Could it be that his pissing doesn't shake well enough and then puts it away and the piss goes everywhere?
I do that all the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
I did that at the stand one time and Katie caught me. She was like, she was with me and she was like, did you piss your pants? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. I think it might have been these jeans because they were light.
Oh yeah,
And I
yeah.
just had like piss,
I got a pair of like Nike like green, like I guess they're for
like track pants.
yeah, something like that. But they have a very absorbent material, and just anytime I'm wearing those, it's just
But it's that you don't shake.
I try to, and then I guess I'm not done.
I'll go through a
Pete was like, what you have to do, he's like, you actually have to press up underneath your balls. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to piss myself.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm not doing it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. That's not my fucking problem.
Dude, you're about to be in a race with Liam Neeson where most pictures of you pissing your
I got
pants.
these like fleece North Face pants. They were on clearance at Paragon last year. And those, they don't absorb anything. So when you piss yourself in those, it's like all down your leg. You can feel it all over your leg.
So what, it just bounces off?
Yeah, it just bounces off the fibers.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
like, nah, get out. It's piss resistant?
Yeah, basically.
And you just have piss running down your leg?
Pretty much.
Dude, because jeans will sop it up.
Yeah.
Jeans, any little drop of piss.
And it's every time it happens, you're like, you can feel it. You're like, maybe it won't be. It's like stepping in a puddle.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
Yeah.
maybe it won't be that. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's
And always
pretty
it's when you put it away and then you go like, there's piss. There's piss going all down my pants.
Yeah.
I can't fucking take it.
Yeah.
But we just need to be open. I think Liam Neeson's the way to go. Just rock it.
Right.
Just walk around with it.
Well, what is the consequence?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Two guys talking about it on a podcast.
Liam Neeson has not lost any work over this.
No. If anything, it adds to his mystique.
Yeah.
Because you go, he's so good at acting.
Yeah.
He doesn't care that he pisses
You don't
his
associate it with any of the characters. I don't watch Qui-Gon and think this guy pisses himself.
pants. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oscar Schindler, I don't think pisses his pants.
Qui-Gon by the name would be Jason Statham's name when he sneaks into SNL.
He goes, I'm Qui-Gon Yang.
My name is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
And I'm here to see my little baby
You're
boy.
like, all right, Qui-Gon, you're not on the list.
But you're sure you're Bowen's mother.
You're Bowen's mother. Okay.
I've got to get him this toaster
All right.
strudel.
Sounds good to me.
Or he's not going to be good in this sketch. Also, I'm here because of Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
He goes, no. Did Shane send you? He's been trying to send an assassin.
Shane's the man, dude.
I love. He's honestly. I always said that Lauren Michaels has a relationship with Shane like a guy who got caught cheating on his wife with a stripper, but he still tries to contact the stripper. Where he's like, "So, how's everything going in Ocala? You still living your life?" And Shane's like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool down here." He's like, "My wife said we could probably open it up. You know, if you want to come back up here and party a little bit."
Have you seen? Is he in Philly right now, or is he back in Austin?
I think he's moving to Austin. He's back in Austin.
Okay. Well, he moved to Austin a while ago, but then he was just in Philly.
Yeah, he's in Philly for like
They were
7 months. He lived on a farm. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I went up there and saw his farm.
He has a farm?
Well, it's just like a house. It's like a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere.
But are there animals there? Or?
There were like animals next door, like
in someone else's farm.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't.
So
like
he doesn't have a farm. He has a house with a yard.
A lot of land.
Yeah, but
a house with land.
But it's a yard.
But it was like a barn. There was like a barn there.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I would say he's not a farmer.
Right.
But he had.
It's also not a farm.
It's not a farm.
It's a house.
It's a house.
Yeah.
It's a house with a barn.
Not go crazy here.
It's a house with a barn and slave quarters.
I like that when people. Some guys are like, oh, I got a compound.
You go, no, you don't.
It's a house.
You have
a house with an above ground pool. Yeah.
You don't have
You're parking your car in the backyard. It's not a.
No, you go, no, dude.
You don't have. Where's the fence?
Yeah.
Where are the security cameras?
Where's any of the security?
Yeah, I don't see a single swastika anywhere around. It's not a
Where
compound.
are your flags? Where are your flags you're flying for your enemy? Talking about Mack Weldon. If you're a nugget, Myrtle would love a Mack Weldon shirt to cover up her dog tits. No, Mack Weldon. I like Mack Weldon. I'm not a peacocker. I don't walk around with flashy clothing, and that's what I like about Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon. I keep saying it wrong, like a broadcaster that's fucking up her Mack Weldon. But Mack Weldon apparel, guys, it gives you that understated good look for understated confidence. Not flashy, classic, always in style, and made from the world's most comfortable performance material. Mack Weldon clothes are designed to fit your style and the demands of your modern life. They wrote that. This next part's coming from me, the person that you're listening to. But they sent me a bunch of shirts, and they're comfortable as hell. That is the one thing I know as a stoner, is comfort, what I want to lay around in. And Mack Weldon, great lay around shirts. So yeah, active people, buy it. But also non-active people, think about it. Breathable underwear, keeps you cool, dry, and comfy all day. And their elevated sweatpants, very crazy comfortable, crazy, spooky, hilarious. That's from the Ace collection. So get a timeless look with modern comfort with Mack Weldon. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 25% off your first order or $125 off or more with promo code Dan. Get timeless looks with modern comfort from Mack Weldon. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 25% off your first order of $125 or more with the promo code Dan. That's MackWeldon.com, MackWeldon.com, promo code Dan. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Guys, you know about therapy and me. I love it. I preach it. But I understand when people hear it and they're like, shut up, I don't care. I'm just telling you, therapy is like going to the brain gym and making your brain stronger so that every day is easier. Especially in the winter, people get that seasonal depression. They get sad looking at clouds. You go to therapy, you talk about it, talk some shit about your neighbor, and then be like, oh, it's actually because when I was a kid, I had a problem with, bam. Therapy. You've been therapied. But the reason I say that is BetterHelp, it makes it incredibly easy to find a therapist, use a therapist. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. That's the big one. You can have therapy when you need it. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched to a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Find comfort this December with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Soder today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Soder.
Also, I rewatched Frequency the other night.
What's that one? Is that the Jodie Foster one?
It's a good dead dad movie.
I love it. That's why I think I know it. It's the Jodie Foster.
No, that's Contact, which is
that's a dead dad one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my genre.
And then it's
Frequency is what?
Frequency is it's Jim Caviezel and Dennis Quaid. And the movie starts and it's 1969. Dennis Quaid is he's like a Queens firefighter.
Great.
And he's like he's like the Tom Cruise one where they're like, you know, the opening scene is a gas truck flips over and spills into this like
orphanage?
Well, not an orphanage, but like underground where like Con Ed guys are working on electricity.
Even better.
Yeah.
There's nothing than abandoned babies.
Yeah.
Tough working Americans.
And so all of this fuel spills into this underground
And
thing.
what do? They go, what is it, raining?
And the wires are hanging down, right? Which is very funny because it's like if you were trapped in an underground passage filled with gasoline, you would just die immediately from the fumes.
Yeah.
Also, the electricity would make the gas blow up.
Immediately.
Yeah, from the fumes.
Yeah.
And so he has to rush into the gas while, you know, like the wires are almost touching as it like fills with gasoline.
Where they like, do they do the thing where they like dry hump?
And then he gets the guys out, and then the electricity touches the gasoline and it blows
just
up.
in the nick of time?
Right, and then he jumps out of the manhole when, you know. So he's like, and then, then he's on his motorcycle. He loves baseball, you know.
He loves his son.
My boy Johnny's going to be a baseball player.
Oh,
yeah.
I need to watch this.
And then Dennis Quaid, the first couple of scenes, you know, figuring out what a New York accent is very funny. He's like, "Yeah, what are we gonna do? We're gonna play ball this afternoon."
He goes, "Ball,
ball. We're playing ball this afternoon." Yeah,
did that him with one sentence.
I'm a firefighter.
I'm a firefighter.
I'm a firefighter.
I'm a firefighter.
A firefighter. Right?
Fighter.
Something like
just
that.
him fucking absolutely melting down trying to find a New York accent.
Yeah.
I'm a firefighter.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't got it.
And then he dials it in, but then it's like, it cuts to like 30 years. Basically, the premise is Jim Caviezel is his son.
Yeah, grown up now.
His dad dies in a fire, and now it's 30 years later. Aurora Borealis is happening.
Done.
And so his neighbor, he's still in his childhood home. His neighbor brings his son over to borrow some fishing equipment. And so he's like, yeah, you can look, in my dad's stuff. I think he's got it in there.
So the Caviezel's grown.
Caviezel's,
but
he's
still living with his his parents.
No, his mom's moved out. He's just in the childhood home.
Can I tell you, I had a friend that did that, and it's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
When they live in their childhood home. It was only brief.
Yeah.
But him and his wife, lived in the master bedroom, and I was like, your parents, fucked in there.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
To, how do you get a boner in your mom's room?
That's what royalty would do forever, right?
Have sex in the same bed your grandfather.
Yeah.
Made your father.
And honestly, it's probably a kink for him.
Right. Yeah.
They're probably like,
talk about how great grandpa.
We haven't washed the sheets in 300 years.
Yeah. You see that sheen is your grandmama's cum.
I wonder about that. How old people have a smell? And I think, is that just what people smelled like in the 30s?
Dude,
I think you develop it your old skin is like a different.
I think your old skin, it's almost like a fruit, you rot. I read this book about the Donner Party.
Yeah.
And they go out of their way to go. People stunk back then.
Yeah,
the author is like, you have no idea how many bugs and how much people smelled. But they also talked about how
I don't smell. I have terrible hygiene, and I can go literally weeks without changing my clothes, and you will not know. Other than the fact,
Are you sure?
Yes, and
who's confirmed
I'm
this?
covered in stains.
Yeah, but who's confirmed
that
I'm
you wearing
don't
the
smell?
same clothes? Everyone
around you goes, you don't stink.
No, it'll take a lot for me to really start to stink.
Has there been a moment where you've gone long?
Oh yeah, always. That's when I change my clothes. I'll take a shower and change my clothes.
Honestly, it's pretty. I change my clothes every day.
You know Kat Ramzinski, right?
Yeah.
In Austin.
So I know Kat.
She's very dumb and she's very gullible.
Yeah.
And no, she's great. I mean,
she's hilarious.
She's cool, but very easy to lie and trick.
Yeah.
It's and so when I lived in Austin, me and Cubis would just lie to her.
Yeah.
Tell her a fantastic story. We told her
you big fisher?
We told her I had a dead wife named Skyla Dust who was stung to death by bees.
And how long did that? How long did?
She always believed it.
Does she still think you have a dead ex-wife?
I know. Eventually, we were because eventually, we'd let her have it for a while and be like, you believe that? You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
We bring her over to just laugh at her, I guess.
But how long did she think you had a dead ex-wife for?
For a while. And I was 20 years old at the time, too.
So what were you? It was a child bride?
No, on Facebook, I had my status as widowed, I guess, because I thought it was funny. And then I think it was actually her friend was like, can I ask you, what happened?
And did you fuck with her?
It was funny when I told her and Kat was there. But when I moved to New York, I had Harvard as my education.
Yeah.
And I forget which comic it was, but somebody told me that another comic was like, that guy's like, he was like a Harvard guy.
Dude, that's absolutely. By the way, just how you did that is absolutely how everyone talks. Where they go dude, that guy fucking.
Yeah, I used to just wear a Harvard shirt.
I remember that.
And fucking, and people would like, and then Jeffrey Epstein, I found out he did the same thing.
Oh, he just lied about it?
Yeah, he would wear a Harvard shirt.
That's how stupid we are?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I remember I thought it was funny for a while, and I said this on the bonfire, but for a little bit I would tell other comedians that other comedians were emancipated from their family.
Yeah.
Like when they were 15.
Yeah.
Like it was specifically Michelle Wolf is who I did it to.
Yeah, yeah.
At the cellar with somebody, I go, she's like emancipated from her family.
Yeah.
And they're like, what?
It's very funny.
Yeah, like 15. She got a divorce.
The same word for slaves.
As people that
and like 17-year-olds that want to smoke cigarettes. It's the same type of oppression.
They go, well, there was a civil war fought for this emancipation, and also Steve and Debbie are mean.
Yeah. No, I was wearing that Harvard shirt one time, and this like black dude was like, "Oh, Harvard, huh? Yeah, you like a big shot or something, huh?" He's like, I went there too. I was like, oh, I didn't go there. I just bought the shirt in the gift shop. And it like completely derailed whatever he was trying to do. He's trying to like check me or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, you can just buy this shirt and then people think you went to Harvard.
He's like, oh, I was going to ask who your RA was your freshman year.
I think he was like annoyed that I was wearing the shirt. Because even if you went to Harvard, that's like a dickhead move to walk around with a Harvard shirt on.
Yeah, that's like...
I don't think anybody who actually went to Harvard has the clothes. It's people that went to... You can buy it in the fucking airport in Boston.
No. People that go to Harvard have the clothes. They like work out in them.
Oh, okay.
They like do like... What they do is they want the attention, but they're acting subtly about it. So they're like... They'll play like pickleball in it and be like, Harvard, huh? He's like, yeah, that's where I got my bachelor's, or... They love rocking their merch.
Yeah.
But that's why he was so fired up about you doing it.
Yeah, but it was
probably the people that don't probably hate the people that do.
The tone was very like,
rep your set, cuz.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
He's like, where you from, cuz? Where your grandma stay? And you're like, I was in the Iliad dorm.
The kind of Goodwill Hunting.
I was kind of
rough. The basement.
Yeah, I kind of I slept on a couch.
Yeah, I was doing like math in the basement.
That's why you couldn't find me.
Yeah.
I was mathing it up in the basement. There's people, like comics love to do that to other comics and be like, yeah, he's only been
Why is he a janitor in that movie too, by the way?
Who, Will Hunting?
Yeah.
Because it makes the movie better?
Yeah, but it's like I can understand, like, you can be all his friends are like blue collar guys that have like trades jobs, right?
Oh, you think that he took the shittiest job?
Why does he have the shittiest job? And they all know, they're like, this guy's smart.
Yeah, he's wicked smart. That's
he
why he
could be
mops
doing
up.
something else. He could do something smart.
Do you think it was because he was so smart?
He could have been making like $250,000 a year with like a general contracting firm.
Yeah. Or he could go get his...
I think that's how much
he could go get his apprentice.
If you own a company?
If he went and got his apprentice license and like became an electrician, that guy would be pulling in like 300...
And then what's his like his drama is that his dad hit him?
He was like one of 10 kids and he was beaten a lot.
But wouldn't that also be all of his friends?
Yeah.
And so, but he's the only one. That
also, was he sexually assaulted in the movie?
By Robin Williams, yeah.
It's like, you notice how your penis gets...
It's an asshole, now it's a pussy. It can be both.
Oh, look, it's a soft penis, now it's a hard penis. Now I'm making Mr. Winky disappear into my mouth.
Good morning!
He goes, oh, look, your penis turned into a microphone.
Oh, right.
Just fucking stop it. You just suck it and get rid of it. I'm touching you. You trust me.
We had guys like you in Saigon.
Hello. They should have.
We dress them up, make them real pretty.
If someone was... I wish they would have gone back and wrote all of the Robin Williams characters to be continuous. Mm-hmm. So like Hudson, Moscow on the Hudson.
They kind of did, right? Every movie he's in, they're like, there's no script. Do whatever you want.
Well, there's a point where they just let him jazz it around.
You know what I also rewatched in the last year that I forgot how good it was Death of Smoochie.
With Edward Norton.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this since high school.
That movie's so good.
Who did that movie? Who directed that movie?
I can't remember, but it's very well written.
It's like dark.
It's dark and it's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like right at the time when Barney was huge.
Yeah.
And it was like a great...
Yeah, and it's such like an inventive...
Do you think Hollywood's completely done doing those movies?
doing like, spending
taking-
money on stuff. I think it's like the reason, like 1999 is the big year. And this is just, I have known nothing about, like what actually caused it, but there was just more money. They were buying more scripts in the 90s. They were taking bigger risks. Like things were making more money.
Yeah.
And then after, the economy, the downturn in the 2000s, it's like they stopped spending money on things. And
do you think it was bonuses?
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like bonuses got crazy after like 2005. Like you used to hear about like a CEO would get a bonus of like $1 million. I know where it was like 40.
To a certain extent. I mean, like private equity's buying up everything, but they've done that with the entertainment industry. But I thought it was just like the agencies and stuff,
just taking more money.
Well, just hollowing out the agencies, which like it's very funny when agents are in a bad position, and then if they even like start to complain to you about it, and you're like, oh man, that sucks.
They're like, it's really hard.
A lot of people are getting fired. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh no.
Oh no. That sounds really hard.
Oh no. Yeah. But anyways, did you get me work? And they go, well, I'm kind of worried about myself right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I just bought a.
Danny DeVito directed Death to Smoochie.
Are you sure he's not just in the movie? Oh, okay. Oh, I did not know that. That's interesting. It's a great movie.
That's like when you find out Ben Stiller directed Cable Guy.
I want to make a movie about Barney, but I want him dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right,
it's
Danny.
a movie where Barney's gone crazy.
Yeah, but now he does those Jersey Mike's commercials.
Oh, Danny DeVito does?
That's all.
I thought that was Stav.
In those Jersey,
yeah.
No, dude, Stav's in a.
That's Danny DeVito. Okay.
Stav's in a Fireball commercial with Andrew Santino. That every time it throws me off. Whenever my friends are in commercials, Shane's in that Bud Light commercial. It throws me off.
I have not seen the Shane Bud Light commercial.
The latest one's good, where he's in the wrong commercial. He's in the Cologne commercial, and Jason Solomon.
They should do a Bud Light commercial with Shane, where it's like, and it's with the understanding like, it's Shane. I'm the Bud Light guy now, and everybody's like high fiving him. He's going to football games. Everyone's like, yeah, Bud Light, Shane Gillis or whatever.
Kid Rock's back drinking it,
and then he gets home from a late day or whatever, and then he's like, it's kind of hot in my apartment, so he puts on a house fan or whatever, and then he's taking a phone call from Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, he's like,
walks
hey man, I just want to let you know
what I love Bud Light.
I'm doing a song for tires.
It's Ted Nugent. He's like, Shane, my best friend, dude.
Hey, dude, let's go hunting.
And he's like, how you doing? He's like, it's just, I guess we're getting the heater installed in the farm, so it's like, or the air conditioner installed in the farm, so it's so hot. And then Shane walks too close to the house fan, and it cuts his penis off.
Oh no!
And he's like, I don't have a penis anymore.
How am I going to drink my Bud Light?
And then he doesn't have a penis anymore, and the doctors are like, the best option, you're going to bleed to death unless we turn it into a pussy.
Oh no!
And so they have to turn it into a pussy.
And then
he goes outside of the farm. Yeah. And the press is all there, and a gust of wind blows his pants off.
Like a Marilyn Monroe, like Marilyn Monroe.
And everyone sees the pussy, and they're like, Shane's trans now.
Oh
and
no!
And then people are like, well, should we stop drinking Bud Light? And they're like, no, dude, it's Shane. And then it's like it's for fucking everybody, including the trannies. Bud Light, yeah.
And then he puts it up and he cheers.
Dylan's
it's like a black gloved hand.
Dylan Mulvaney dressed as Derek Chavine, and he's like, cheers, bro. And then George Floyd's like, cheers.
And he goes, cheers. And then Rittenhouse is crying because he's so overwhelmed with the love.
Right, yeah.
This is kind of like the Kylie Jenner commercial.
That's
for Pepsi.
What I was thinking. Yeah, how come
just the Bud Light trans version.
Shane,
of that?
If you're listening, please pitch this. I love bothering him.
Yeah, just setting up pitches.
I texted him the other a week or I don't know, a month ago. I was like, look, I know you have contact with the Trump team. Please, just if there's any way you can like fucking pitch me for Secretary of the Interior.
That would be.
And then he didn't respond.
In the hat.
He didn't respond, and then I was like, just following up on this, man. It's like the Windows is going to close.
You're using agent speak?
Yeah, and then
I just want to double back.
I'm like, dude, the Window's closing. He's like, I can't.
That's what he wrote back.
He's like, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I was like, come on.
Just at least pitch.
Just come on.
DTJ. Do to Donald Trump Jr.
You know that they're not going to give it to a Native American.
No.
So nobody who gets it deserves it.
How funny would that be, though, if Trump did that? Where he was like, I've announced lightning skies.
Well, it always has to go to like somebody that's like, Native American.
What, what is it called?
And it's usually
what's the
like
position?
a white person with a bolo tie.
Yeah, what's the position called?
Secretary of the Interior.
Secretary of the Interior.
I think it's always a Native American.
It's or an old cowboy.
Right, yeah.
Where he's like, hey, or prospector.
Yeah.
He's like, there's so much hills to dig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great though. If Shane was like, hey bro, I did it. If you got a call.
Yeah.
Please hold for President Trump.
I would ask for a massive budget, and I would try to do Jurassic Park. We have to have the technology at this point.
You think
Think about all the fantasy movies from 30 years ago. They're now just real.
Terminator's becoming very
Terminator's real. There's an Instagram account called George Droid, and it's like George Floyd is a robot, and it's amazing. You got to look at it.
George
Droid,
and they just made an Instagram.
And you go pull up one of the videos. You're like, it's very well done.
It's fucking wild. That's always the people where I always thought they were way funnier than me. The people that'll commit to that stuff. I'm such a pussy.
Well, those are artists, you know. Those are real artists.
Those are the ones the agents are afraid of.
We're just dog shit content creators.
Yeah, we're just slop makers.
Yeah, right. It is very funny to do stand up comedy. It is funny that stand up comedy has the money that it does.
Oh yeah,
right now.
It won't for long.
Of course not.
No, like I would probably say 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I'm just
got to get it in now.
Right. Yeah, just do what you can, make the bag, and then
get out of there
and throw it all in crypto. I guess.
That's Nick Mullen.
I made that mistake the first time around, but now I'm good.
What, you threw your money into crypto
in 2017?
And it didn't go well.
Well, the market halved. I watched it for years, and then I was like,
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm like, well, because we started making money. I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those idiots that doesn't invest.
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah,
that's so funny that you had the foresight to go, I'm not a dipshit that doesn't invest.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the riskiest shit possible.
Yeah.
Crypto.
But then I didn't.
Did it get wiped out?
Well, I didn't sell any of it.
You're still holding on?
Yeah.
Is it bad or good?
I mean, compared to 2017, it's like, I mean, it was bad for a little bit, but I mean, that was at least 5 years ago.
7 years ago.
I can't do the math on it, but
it was 7 years ago.
Yeah, so compare it. I mean, it's like,
it's doing much better.
Mm-hmm.
So you're almost.
I don't know how to sell it, and I don't know the tax implications, and it's like it's going to be a mess. But I don't. I don't need the money right now.
I know.
Yeah. So.
But also, if it's like at an all-time high.
Yeah, that's the time to sell it, but I just don't even think about it. As occasionally I'll look and I'll be like, oh, that's nice. But yeah.
Like a house plant?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You like walk by, you go,
Yeah.
It's doing all right. It's right in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, there's a chance that you could just fucking pull out all your money and then use that to make a movie.
Well, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, no, I would find somebody else to give me the money.
Yeah.
You're
like, I'm not fucking wasting that.
Yeah, no, that is.
Are you gonna go buy a farm?
That is
with no animals.
Spending my own money to make a movie that I want to make is way dumber than putting all my money into cryptocurrencies.
So you think Francis Ford Coppola was stupid for Megalopolis?
But he's Francis Ford Coppola. If he wanted to make his first movie ever, Jack.
Sure.
And he decided to put his money into that.
That would have been stupid.
That would have been dumb. Yeah.
Because there wasn't proven.
Yeah, I mean,
but he put in so much.
And then if you're making a movie, you don't want to,
how much?
If you're making anything, you don't want the stress of also being the guy saying no to budget stuff. If you're like, oh, I want to do this, and then immediately you're pulling yourself out of the idea of that because you can't because it costs too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With anything, you have to have somebody else saying that's too expensive.
You have to have someone there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should. You should be like, let's spend as much money as possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then somebody else should be like, no.
Yeah. You need a governor.
Right.
You need someone that goes like, that ain't going to fucking work.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you go, no, I'm telling you, I'm doing this Droid Floyd.
George
Droid movie.
Yeah.
I go, you know, Mullen is really committed to this thing.
The George Droid. It's me. That's my new project. I'm like, somebody's fucking doing this.
He soft launched it on
I don't know who it is. Maybe if you like it, throw him some money.
What? You're leaving to Mike. You go, can you put that like in the?
I'm calling my agents. I'm like, there's legs here, dude.
There's guys.
Can we get a meeting with Netflix?
And they just put the phone down while you're talking, and they're like, I don't even pick that one up.
Yeah, right. I'm talking to a chia pet.
You being you running the interior would be great.
I would, yeah. I literally mean it. You could probably do Jurassic Park
What state?
Yosemite. Turn Yosemite into bring dinosaurs back.
I bet Trump would back that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, that's a great idea.
We have their bones. The DNA is in the bones. The whole premise of the original movie
was extracting the DNA.
Is all, yeah. I mean,
do you think they've done it?
All scientifically sound. I don't. It's literally impossible that there is no way to clone dinosaurs and bring them back to life and install them at Yosemite National Park.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Fuck the wolves. That whole story about bringing wolves back for the deer population. You're like, we got raptors now.
That would be awesome, dude.
That would be awesome.
Imagine if you were hunting and you pull the trigger and then like you look up from the scope and it's already in the air because a pterodactyl got it.
Yeah, and you go, oh,
God damn.
Oh, and then
God damn.
Or actually in real life,
these dinos are busting my bone.
Just goddamn gas-boned fucking pigeon.
Joe Rogan's eating them immediately.
Oh, and then you're seeing all the comics that like his post.
Yeah, I've been eating T-Rex. He dies of some weird parasite from 10 million years ago.
That's unfrozen in there. They go like, yeah, you shouldn't have brought that back.
Yeah, his eye falls out. He's turning purple.
He goes, dude, I'm going to tell you, it's powerful meat.
Yeah.
It's powerful meat. And then you see like 50 comics that don't eat meat
I've been
liking the post.
Drinking Triceratops cum.
He goes, I'm telling you right now, a glass of tri-cum with some eggs and some peppers on it. Yeah. And then there's like people being like, I love it. I love it so much. Can I work your club?
And then Theo's like, all right, my guest today is a dinosaur. So why, I saw stuff that you're like a big chicken or something.
He's like, ah! And you go, okay.
Wow, yeah, wow. I don't even really think about it that way. Wow.
Man, I say like you're like kind of like a chicken, and I won't even go to Chick-fil-A because I respect you so much. And he's like, ah! And you're like, oh man, that's crazy. It's got 700 views, 700,000 views, and everyone's like, Theo needs to interview more dinosaurs. I would love to see him with a brontosaurus.
Yeah.
It's just like the Flintstones beginning where he slides down the neck. Theo Vaughn. He is interviewing dinosaurs.
He should have. I would watch that. Honestly. I don't really watch podcasts, but if they had a
Theo interviewing a dinosaur?
Yeah, Theo interviewing a dinosaur.
Sign me the fuck up for that.
A debate between Ben Shapiro and a dinosaur.
I understand that you are a meat eater.
Yeah.
What is
we
that?
have been here for 3,000 years. Yeah. The dinosaur's like, well, I was here 50 million years ago.
I had my own time period. And he goes,
but that doesn't make me think.
Dinosaur claims he swore he saw Palestinians. Yeah,
that's what solves it.
I remember him, dude. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
There's a very
because I was there 50 million years ago.
There's a very
there was
brave
guys
megalodon that
Adidas
wants to
slides and green track pants running around. So I don't know what to tell you.
Smoking cigarettes, sitting on a plastic chair. Yeah. Have you seen all the people go back to Syria now that Assad is out?
Are they really going back?
Yeah, dude.
There's people crossing at the border and
no, dude. There was like I don't know. Again, you don't know what's real and what's
they've
fake.
stopped processing like asylum requests in like France and Germany and Norway.
Well, they're all like going back. I saw like
well, they want to kick them out, but I mean, it's not. That's like, and it's very funny because I've seen people being like, "So all the refugees can go back now, right?" And it's like, well, okay, what's the name of the government? Do we have
who's in charge? And they go, no. So we're gonna send them back.
Yeah, no. Imagine if you like left America because you didn't like Donald Trump, and then there was a civil war, and like Donald Trump was killed, but there had been a giant war between the Proud Boys and Antifa and BLM and fucking then guys that just like The Simpsons a lot, and it's just like who won really? And so I would
Family Guy,
right? I'd be like I'll wait maybe a couple weeks.
Let's let this shake out because I don't think the Simpson Bros are in charge.
And then Israel just bombed like every military installation in Syria. So whatever this nascent state is, they have no
military.
They have no military whatsoever. All they have is guns to kill each other with.
Whatever's popping up on my internet is like people cleaning their house now that they're back in now that they're back in Syria. Yeah, they're like, hey, look, I cleaned my apartment back up. And you're like, oh, that's in my dumb head. I'm like waiting for a chicken wrap, and I'm like, everything's all right.
Yeah,
but I have no idea. You're right. There's no government, and they're just
I mean, like. Do we have any examples like where there's a guy in the Middle East that's in power for 40 years that like just suppresses any dissenting voices that disappears and then it's better?
Yeah. Or it's not just complete chaos.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. It's like even when we took out Saddam,
Right.
everyone was like, oh, so this is just chaos.
Yeah, or Libya or
and you're
Afghanistan.
Like, we thought we were going to take out
guys.
Saddam and everyone was going to be like, sick. We're up and running.
I don't think we thought that.
I think that's how it was pitched to Americans.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's
And I, as a dumb American, that's absolutely how I believed it in 04.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yeah, we take out Saddam, everything's fucking... Because we watch movies. Because you watch a movie and you go like, and the bad guy dies and they go like, end of movie, everything's cool.
Yeah.
But they don't show the weird part after Darth Vader dies or the Emperor dies where they go like, who controls space?
Well, there's the guy from HTS, which I guess is like the main rebel group that's moved into Damascus now.
Yeah.
And they're the ones setting up the government. The main guy from that was in al-Nusra, which was Al-Qaeda in Syria, who came out of like the Iraq War.
Isn't that what it always is? It's just like they find the next guy and they go, you know, he used to pal around with like Osama bin Laden in the 90s. And you're like,
yeah.
It's
who we also gave money to fight the Russians.
Yeah, Rambo 3.
Yeah.
If you watch Rambo 3, it's a movie that ages in a way that you're like, this is it looks like Rambo trains
There was
Al-Qaeda.
at one point in like 2014 where if I remember correctly, it was like the CIA was funding one rebel group and training them, and then like the Pentagon was funding another, and they were fighting each other.
Like battle bots?
Yeah, like they
just had them fucking
right,
going
yeah.
at it, where they go like,
Yeah.
hey, Pentagon, $50 says
Right.
your fucking desert warriors can't beat ours.
Yeah. No,
That's really funny. Just that's how they play it. They go, oh, didn't even know. I should call Rob over at the Pentagon, see what they're up to.
I mean, it's like this. I mean, I know the government wastes a lot of money, but that's really dumb. I don't know how there's no system in place to check, or there's not.
Well, that's why. Like, did you see they did an audit of they tried to balance it, and they're like, yeah, we can't find like $7 billion. I think it might have been more than that.
It all went to Hunter Biden, dude.
Yeah, him and his crack addiction and his laptops.
Yeah, which in the grand scheme of things, it's like that's the least bad thing any of them are doing.
Just fucking hookers and doing crack.
Yeah, but it's.
I'd prefer that.
They're victimless crimes.
It's the Tom Ford thing. Remember
like,
that guy when they try to make it a big deal in Toronto?
Here's the thing about Hunter Biden that's nice. You know exactly who he fucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, you also know exactly what he wants.
Like if you talk, like I will never with 100% certainty be able to say that Hillary Clinton has not had sex with a child under the age of 3.
Sure.
Like, you know, did something to them,
tested them.
I know in my rational mind, I can say she probably hasn't.
Yeah.
With 90% confidence.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hunter Biden, I've seen his penis. I've seen it go into people. You know, it's like I know that, okay.
You know what he has a taste for.
We know what this guy likes.
Yeah. He likes to do drugs and he likes to fuck ladies of the night.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like when you hang out with an alcoholic that hasn't gotten clean yet. You know, you go to a bar, they'll be happy. Mm-hmm. You're just like, hey, I could take you here. Why don't you have a couple of beers?
Yeah.
And they're like, I love this. And you go, because I know what you like.
Right.
But a guy that's like never had a drink and is like way too Christian, you're kind of like, I don't even know what you like. You might be into some shit that I have no idea.
There's a guy on YouTube that I kind of like. I don't really know too much about his like what he does because the whole YouTube world is sort of new to me, really.
Really?
Well, when we did the podcast, we never put it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you guys just put it out.
And I was never into YouTube really. I mean, I would like read Twitter and stuff. I'm more text stuff.
Sure.
Like I never had the attention span to sit and watch a video. And then streaming, that's like another thing where it's like
I still don't understand it.
I don't understand sitting there and watching somebody for 8 hours.
And all they do is read stuff. It's like hanging out with a friend that's reading text on his phone.
People are like, because people explain to me, they're like, well, it's like if you have a day job. It's like I've never had a day job ever where I could sit and watch a video for 8 hours.
I understand listening to a podcast. On a day job.
If you're delivering pizza, you can, you know,
or even if you're at your desk.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really been in. I worked at a call center, and
someone's probably listening to this.
That's what I imagine. Yeah, at a desk.
Right now, we're in their ears.
For whatever reason, I heard that, and I was thinking, like, you know, you drive a train or something. You know,
there's just a train about to run someone over, and they're just listening to us being like, "What if Joe Biden was in Taken?"
Well, yeah, yeah. So there's a guy on YouTube that he's like a YouTube lawyer.
Okay.
Who do you know this story already? Oh, okay. He was like he's like a lawyer.
Sure.
That like gained some following on YouTube because he covered the Kyle Rittenhouse. He would like live stream the Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
Here's what's going on.
Yes.
He'd like break it down like ESPN for law.
He did that with the Amber Heard trial too.
Got it.
And then I guess his thing was he would like have a glass of scotch on stream. You know, he'd drink his scotch and like do his stream and talk about legal stuff. But I would imagine prior to this, he was a guy he lived in Minneapolis. He's like fucking, you know, he's got a family.
Lawyer.
He's a lawyer, upper middle class guy.
Yeah, just goes to work.
And then like got famous on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would have his glass of scotch. And then I just saw a clip. It's like a 45-second long clip. And the first one is him a couple years ago where he's got the drink. He's like, it's not a good choice or a bad choice. It's just a choice. You know, if you can't control it, don't drink. Because I guess it's in response to someone like, hey, you drink a lot.
You're a glass of scotch every case. You're doing 2 cases a day.
And then it cuts to him, I guess, recently. He's lost 100 pounds. He's like fucking like I mean, he looks like he's on fentanyl.
Oh,
you know, he's like completely fucked up. And I guess it's like he got arrested. The police found like a whole ounce of cocaine. His like kids tested positive for cocaine. Him and his wife got arrested.
So this guy got famous.
There was another YouTube couple living with them, and they were all fucking each other.
Dude, I gotta look at this. I gotta look this up. I gotta find this. But that's what
it's crazy because it's fucking YouTube. Well, and like some guy got like, you know, I got 100,000 people watching my stream, and then he just goes casino. I mean, like it's like.
But that's what happens.
And, you know,
the people
like,
that used to make
I'm
music,
ace, dude. I'm fucking
But people that used to make music and would get like that kind of pussy. Yeah. Now you see them go like, well, we don't have that anymore. It's
but
gone.
that's the thing. It's not even like you're sitting in your house still. It's like you have a little bit more money, but it's like something about just that exposure. You're like, well, I guess I got to be a drug addict and have a third.
God damn, I'm gonna watch this. I gotta find this guy.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, because you don't know what, like, especially now with internet celebrities, like a YouTube thing. You watch them when they're regular, and you cheer for them, and you go like, "Look at this guy. This guy's doing it," and you don't realize as the years go on, you're like, "He's a different person now."
Yeah.
This guy's making like $3 million a year from just sitting in there drinking scotch, being like, "I say the guy did kill him."
Yeah.
Prosecute.
No, they all changed. Shane's penis got cut off by a house fan.
But he brought everyone together.
Well, people don't know yet. We're still waiting for the big reveal.
At that house fan.
Yeah.
What a perfect way to end this. His penis got cut off. Go watch.
The wind blows off.
And it's just a brand new pussy.
Oh, damn.
And he goes, that's straight.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm sorry. I've let you everyone down. And Kid Rock takes his glasses off. He's like, damn it.
Yeah.
But I guess I can still drink it.
Yeah. You can be a cowboy if you got a pussy.
Cowboys and cowgirls.
Yeah. And that's a cowboy pussy.
Yeah. Watch Nick Mullen's special Year of the Dragon on YouTube right now. You're the best. Thanks for coming on this show.
No, you're the best. I can't believe that. We've been doing like, Pete doesn't tell us when the podcast is over.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, why does it feel like so long? And he's letting us do like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
No, that's insane.
I'm like,
that's insane.
You know,
yeah, you do. We do not. Well, here's
the
thing.
We did a 55-minute podcast like a couple weeks ago, and when it was at 55, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That felt like 15 minutes.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're done. Well, at the end of these, what we do is for a small video on YouTube, so I can drink my scotch and have another YouTube family live with Katie and I.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Nick. I study at the master's program in the Dramatic Fine Arts program at Juilliard School of Drama. And today I will be doing a monologue from the screenplay A Time to Kill, starring Matthew McConaughey as the lawyer character. Thank you. You know, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I had a pretty good summary lined up for you, if I do say so myself. Toot my own horn here, but what I really came here to do today is to apologize, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm young, I'm inexperienced, I don't really, lawyering, maybe not my thing, you know? I'm more of a more of a, sort of get in there, kind of, see what's going on kind of guy, like a mechanic maybe. I mean, that's probably what I should be doing rather than lawyering. But you can't take my inexperience and hold that against my client here, Mr. Raymond, old grumpy face over there, old crankcase. You can't hold it against him, because that's on me. And that's one of the fucked up things about the court system, if you think about it, is this whole theater, if you will, this whole production we put on, is that, what are we really here for? What do we think about when we walk in here? Is the pursuit of truth, is justice? Because that's what's been perverted in this case, is the miscarriage of justice. Like, take, for example, the other guy from before who raped his wife. You think I would have put him on the stand if I had known he had raped his wife? Well, probably not. But I found out that, his wife was like 17, so is that even really rape? You know what I mean? It's in that rape gray area where it doesn't really matter. So he's fucking good gravy. He's biscuits and gravy. Ask me. That guy's A-okay. And that's really what we're getting to here, folks. Is that a trial isn't really about who said this or who said that. It's actually a line from my favorite movie, Training Day. It's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove. Jake. Everybody says that. So that's really I wouldn't worry about it much more than that. So in terms of proving things, that takes a backseat to storytelling. And that's really my strong suit, folks. And I want to tell you a story. Okay? You don't mind? Is the court okay with that? How are we doing on time? All right, we got enough story time? Thanks, Judge. And, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I've known that. I mean, we're not friends or anything, but I've known this guy for a couple of years, this juror here. We're cool. We're just friends with each other. So it's like not even really a big deal. Anyhow, let me get to this story. So here's the setup is nice summer day, fucking birds are singing, bees are stinging. We're talking beautiful, beautiful summer day down here in the deep south where everything's great. And there's a little girl walking down the street, all right? And she is, she's black. Well, she's not, you know what, she's the same color as old grumpy face over here. Old Jimmy Gumbo lips, as they call him down here in, you get familiar with this place. So she's, don't worry about what race she is. That's not the point. This is a little girl walking home from school, probably from a black school, which that's kind of fucked up in its own right. Down here, they got different schools they have to go to. I mean, that's maybe obviously this is a time to kill, but maybe there's a time to talk about Brown versus Board of Education. If we have enough time, I mean, we'll see how things play out. So this girl's walking back from wherever the fuck, the store, I guess, and mind her own business. And then this truck pulls up, okay? And there's a couple of good old boys in the truck, and you just know they're racist, okay? Now, I know I'm not allowed to mischaracterize the victims here, but it's a fucking pickup truck. It's the South. You know who these guys are. They probably got a fucking bumper sticker, Calvin pissing on Martin Luther King in the back window. Now, that hasn't been entered into evidence, but it's safe to assume, I think, if we're going to go down that route. So these guys, they start catcalling this girl, right? And that's wrong. That's wrong, okay? Regardless of what color she is. She's 4. You don't catcall 4-year-olds, guys. You don't catcall in general. Right, buddy? You know about Hollaback? You've seen those videos, okay? So what we got here is a 4-year-old trying to just do her thing, have like a Yas Queen moment walking home from the store. And who are these goofballs coming by, hooting and hollering at her, trying to get a look at her fucking hoo-ha, whatever they're trying to do, it doesn't matter. And she ignores them, she's got shit to do. And what do? They scoop her up, they throw her in the back,
take her out to a field, yada yada yada. She's raped. They lynch her. Well, not lynch. I think we're gonna hold on to that word until. Wait, I'm telling you guys. Wait until you see how this fucking story ends. This is fantastic. I mean, it's great. Well, I don't want to fucking set it up too much in case it sucks, but it's pretty good. So yeah, they rape her and shit, and then they kill her afterwards. So it was pretty bad. Now, fuck, I guess I messed up sort of the tension building here, because now we're at the end of the story, and I know I did. I built it up. So I know you're thinking this is going to be some like great like Norm Macdonald thing at the end where he's like, well then you must be a faggot or something. But that's not where I'm going with this. So the little girl, she's raped and murdered. Okay, she's in there. She's in the back of the truck, the racist truck. Remember that. Remember, it's probably got a lift kit. Dualies. They were probably coal rolling the entire way there. So she's dead. Check this out. Imagine she's white. Am I right? Am I telling you? I mean, Jesus Christ. Talk about making you think. Mind fucking blown, dude. That's what a crazy world we live in. You don't even think about stuff like that. The way races are. So yeah, I guess that's my argument. Is that she's. You just pretend things were different. So I guess that wraps it up. Like I said at the beginning, I'm new to this. This is actually my first. I've never done lawyer stuff before. So, thanks for having me, I guess, and Your Honor. It's good. I mean, you guys were all. You all did your thing. My client. So you vote no on prop. This guy. Thanks. Great. Thanks, guys.